Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm NightFox15. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Team Wars Season 10, Week 2. And we are going to be watching Sun Clan versus Chicks with Decks. And joining me on the mic this week is somebody that you guys might have heard about in the news last week because he was parked outside of OnlyFans headquarters and he was protesting his heart out, and it was successful because they heard him and they canceled all their changes that they were planning. It's no one other than Shaowz.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
They take away my my simp actions. Let's go. I'm up in there all day, every day.
If it wasn't for
Make
you,
my own OnlyFans. Shit.
Yes, if it was not for you, Shaowz, we would still be, well, going to certain websites that I cannot obviously promote here.
We'd be making adjustments.
Yes, we definitely would. But a lot of people's monthly bank accounts would actually probably improve.
No, they just move on to the next, bro.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. All right, you did.
I think there's like another site that's like this.
Let's
like
not.
OnlyFans.
Let's careful.
And I heard people saying they would go to that one instead. I forgot what it's called though. So it's all right.
I'm not
gonna get us banned.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask for it. So I didn't realize that Clash is gonna be. I don't know if he's playing. I think I got the roster. I did, and I wasn't paying attention. But I didn't realize Clash was on one of the teams. And let me double check here. Okay.
It's the Homie Clash.
Yes, Homie Clash. Homie Clash was is on one of the teams. All right, we are still waiting for the players to join the table, obviously. I am in the room. Looks like some other people might be as well. And I have the first player joining the table. How was your lovely weekend? It is Sunday. Team Wars is wrapping up. I don't know if we're the last match. I think we are.
We're not, because my one more match and it's my team
yes.
at the end of the day.
Yes.
So, well, I don't want to say one more match, but I know there's my team plays at the end of the day.
You've
I may or may not be playing.
You have been a busy person this week, haven't you?
Yeah, man. Life, work, Duel Links. I barely have time to utilize my OnlyFans. It's crazy.
Links in the description, of course. Kidding. But we
actually
are watching from a PS5 because microwaves. That's why. Hi, Hype. How's it going? Zark, what's up? I feel like that name sounds familiar.
Now, both of these teams, well, Sun Clan, the homies, Clash were the homie, and then the rest of his team. So.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I noticed some of the players from Chicks with Decks, and I don't know if this is a complete rebrand or just a new comeuppance, but a lot of these players aren't new. I know pretty much. I think I recognize 4 of the 5. Maybe actually all 5 players for Chicks with Decks. So this might just be a rebrand, and I'm not gonna lie, that's a hell of a rebrand. Look at that freaking emote or what a banner for Chicks with Decks. That is beautiful. You would be proud.
Oh, with the picture?
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
I know who that is too.
Oh.
But I'm gonna ask you to tell me because just for everybody else, for suspense and stuff.
Oh, so you don't know who it is?
I don't know what you're talking about. I know exactly who that is.
I was about to say cultured individual.
Yes.
She's from an anime called what's the anime name?
So we both don't know.
I forgot the name of the anime, but her name is Satania. She's a devil girl. She's cute. I even have an emote for it.
You have, they have an emote for it, and it looks great. Actually, whoever did that, props to them.
I have the emote for the action she's making. I put it in the SC versus CW.
Oh, hell yeah.
But yeah.
Take a peep at that. Actually, I need to go open that. Oh, there it is. I see it. What's up?
Oh, they started. Oh, we got Yasser versus Katsuo.
Yes, we do. Set Delta XL. Oops, preparing next match. Wrong button. Starting soon. Wrong button. There we go. Game layer. It's not going, guys. It's not shifting.
We got Yusei versus Bruno. This is an anime. This match is canon. This happened.
I believe we just looked at a few. Oh no, they did. They did it. They brought the Shuranuis.
Oh, Shira. What you say?
I mean, yeah. I'm watching. We are watching the same.
That's interesting.
Same match here, right?
No, yeah. I see it. I'm saying it as like I'm surprised.
Oh,
that it's
surprised
Yusei.
it's Yusei. I mean, what could it be? Let's go over the things. Tie that binds is a skill that Yusei has. I don't feel like Shiranui need that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Level dupe and Og, but
those got nerfed.
I don't think you want to run. Yeah, I feel like that's not good.
Yeah, this might have been. Did he accidentally key up with his ladder deck?
Nah.
He's not farming.
Maybe it's hold on. Maybe it's a certain deck. I'm sure this would have been pinned. Yeah. Maybe it's actually Mayakashi.
Ooh, no, I thought
Zulu
Mayakashi runs more than
Mayakashi.
20 cards though. Isn't Mayakashi around 30 cards, 20, 25?
You didn't see the build then. You didn't see the build.
I did not.
Zulu brought 20 card Mayakashi to Worlds to KCGT, and it was with Yusei tie-dye. Well, I think it was Yusei tie-dye. I know it's tie-dye binds, but I don't know if it was Yusei. There it is.
My man, Shaowz with the predicts. Holy man. Nice job. That's what happens when Worlds happen at 1 in the morning and are delayed about 8 hours, and your boy has to work at 4 in the morning, so he went to sleep.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I just saw like the deck lists and stuff. But yeah, I was asleep too. No. I wanted to stay up, but I just couldn't. Like my eyes were killing me. I went to sleep at like 12:50. I just didn't make it.
I didn't even try. Honestly, I knew it was happening this weekend. I just didn't know what day, and they decided to do it in Japan time. So of course I was going to be asleep. And then when I woke up, I was at work, and on my break I was like, "What? Worlds? What? Right now?" So I actually was able to catch the last match, or if you want to call it that. I don't even know if it's considered a match. The last.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the last interaction as well.
Yeah, the last 30 minutes of the stream. Is that what you want to call it?
Yeah.
Breakthrough skill, baby. I honestly didn't think
Breakthrough was not in this list, so they definitely tweaked it a bit.
Yeah.
But this is actually really bad if there's a Survival's End set for the Mayakashi player.
Yeah, he didn't look like
not looking good.
He got cucked right off the bat, obviously, and then it looked like he got interrupted again, and so yeah, he's kind of like Katsu's kind of struggling here. Katsu,
yeah.
But I honestly didn't think this breakthrough skill would see a lot of play in a lot of decks, and I was severely wrong. This bad boy seems to be like every week I see 1 or 2 copies in some decks, and if
we're going in like this.
Oh yeah,
I like it.
Okay, hello.
Okay, so Super Team Buddy Force Unite.
Hello.
This is what was being played. I wonder what he's gonna summon though.
Yep, Nine-Tailed Fox.
Okay, Nine-Tailed Fox. Okay. Doesn't want to get hit directly for 13. I can see it.
He needs those life points. And this actually sets him up. No, I don't know. Because he doesn't have a Mayakashi on the field. He's going to... he's going to be having...
It's tough.
Yeah, he's basically just going to be stuck on a Nine-Tailed Fox beater until he can draw basically 2.
And it doesn't even get the token effect either, because it wasn't special summon using its effect.
Yeah.
Or is that how that works? Actually?
Yeah, it's got to be from the...
No. It gets piercing if it does by its effect. So he does get the tokens if he outs it. Okay. But the tokens are vanillas, right? Which is
two Fox tokens, zombie types, fire, level 2 attack, 500 defense, 500 attack. So you can make a level 2 Xyz play with them, maybe, but the only level 2 that's good...
No, you can't exceed with tokens.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, my bad.
I was saying, like, them being normal monsters make them susceptible to Survival's End.
I literally just said he needs a Mayakashi top deck. Yeah.
Oh!
He literally top decked exactly what he needed and then just got shut out. They're like, nah. Speak of the devil.
So there's the tokens. Survival's End. Yeah, what I say? He's gonna get bodied.
They are vanilla, so they get popped, and for each vanilla that gets popped. Survival's End gets the special summon from the deck, and this man went double Malisay
It's over,
Thorath.
bro. It's over.
Dinos,
I don't
TG,
really see
tier
anything you can do.
0. Change my mind. No, I'm kidding. They're all right.
Now he just this is like lethal in so many different ways.
Yeah, I think he's set here. 1,
That's
2,
not DC.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Start hitting microwave.
He can hit him with Onimaru. He can hit him with a halberd. He can hit him with anything he wants. Really, it's just a matter of how he does it.
Yeah, pretty much with one card in hand. I mean, this is pretty much. Yes.
I feel like you just don't activate the Nine-Tailed Fox effect there. Like that's just not
smart.
the play.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're just asking for it. Like,
I mean, let's be honest, right? He had double set at that point, and he was about to have an open field. So either way, I think the consequences are more or less the same. It just depends on his top deck.
well, it just not even like I think he already knew that, or if he has a Screw Serpent in hand, and he doesn't put the tokens out, I'm pretty sure he still has game.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
So like
he only helped his cause by summoning. He only helped Yasser's cause by summoning. But I wouldn't really necessarily say he that was a connection failed, but I'm pretty sure it was a scoop.
Yeah, it was a little more than likely a scoop.
I gotta remember what these buttons are, so give me a second here.
I guess he was pretty screwed regardless, I guess. I guess he
to,
just had the hope that he didn't have it.
This one.
And he did, so. Full combo BM. Yeah, bro. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say I put Yasser on my fantasy team, but I'm gonna say that, you know, I'm not upset that he won the first game. Let's just say that.
Yeah, he did, and with that is actually hopefully he's looking for momentum, and the question is whether or not he will receive it. Now,
it's interesting that they decided to bring the Mayakashi deck,
I was
I guess,
literally about to say it's not that I wouldn't say so much interesting that they decided to bring the Mayakashi. It's more interesting to me that they decided to open Mayakashi.
I mean, like if you're gonna bring a deck like this, you don't want it to be rotten in the back, you know. Like,
True.
I can see why they would open it. Maybe they saw it as a certain deck counter, and Carly Carmine. Yes, sarcasm, bro. You are the homie for saying that, bro. Yeah, somebody give this man a sub. Carly is, in fact, that best girl. No questions asked. There's no debate. I'll fight anyone who thinks otherwise. And
the fact that his name
say.
is sarcasm, and you said that quote and then said sarcasm, made me think you were being sarcastic.
No. So, let's go. Yasser against. Oh, they started.
Yeah, the microwave is heating up here. I think they put on popcorn setting because nothing is going on.
Yeah, I could use some popcorn right about now. Sounds good.
Bro, I got home-baked cookies. I barely spat out that intro because I just finished stuffing my mouth.
It must be nice to have a wife.
It is.
They just do everything for you, bro.
Yeah, and it has
Where can I get one of
M&Ms
these
in them?
wives?
I found mine online. I'm sure you can get one.
Is it a website that you can?
Yeah, it's available on your
publicly?
phone. Yeah, it's available on your phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll let you know after. You know, we don't want to. You know,
see, you guys have no excuse. All right?
No,
you guys need
no
to
excuse.
A girl.
Everybody can find it.
All you gotta do is you gotta try, bro.
Exactly. Find yourself an
even
app
if it costs
that suits you.
even if it costs a couple $1,000, it's worth it. You know.
Prizzy magic. Prizzy.
Oh.
Oh, guys.
That is a shiny sister.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that the layout has changed and you no longer can see the card in the top left. And so I keep zooming in and out like you would normally do, like I normally would do to like zoom in and out on the card art. And you guys don't even get to see that experience anymore. Like, how are we supposed to compare Harpy Lady Sister's legs if we can't zoom in on the card art anymore? It's all right. This layout's
it does kind of suck. And like you can't really zoom in, like in the other ways that you can, like in the middle of the screen because it doesn't show the prismatic effect. So like.
Correct. Yeah.
It's really really unfortunate. But,
I mean the new layout.
Sister said 2 pass. You know.
Yeah.
The usual.
New layout is great. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm forgetting that the You guys can't see that. That's a lot of trap
That
mills.
that mill was kind of insane outside of
Holy.
like not having any monsters.
Yeah, and
But,
he was able to get 1 survival zen in the graveyard.
yeah,
And
getting paleos in the grave is pretty good too.
Yep.
Especially if he has
Any
his
other
own
traps,
survival
yeah.
end. Then he'll be able to start playing.
It's a triple set. He's,
Yeah.
I mean, it's Onomat, so they're not punished for misplays, as you said earlier, Shaowz. So I'm sure that
No, never.
Katsu here can
never get punished for misplays unless it's a mirror match. They never get punished for misplays. Never, ever, ever. The deck's too good.
For this TG build, yes, I would call this a very good mill.
I mean,
it's not.
I think a good mill,
like it's not the best, but it's
acceptable
good.
Mill.
Yeah,
it's an acceptable mill if he has traps to bring the paleos back, which I imagine he does.
It's better than the alternative, which is milling anything like that can't be brought back from the grave.
Yeah, like Raiden in charge.
Yeah,
you know,
like milling any of those.
Ideally, you would want to see get milled here. You know, like a miscellaneous source.
Yeah, that one. If this one of these was miscellaneous source, this would have been like cheeks. So like if Fossil Dig was miscellaneous source, this was a much better mill.
And if he's on like Power for Rebirth, any monster mill would be ideal. We got a very interesting play here.
Yeah.
Getting the head here. Okay, bouncer. So this is lethal. It also gets a draw.
I mean, 3 sets. Yeah, you call it lethal on board, but.
Well, yeah, it's lethal on board. So he's threatening. He has to flip some stuff up. He can't just take it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not. It's not a complete game here because obviously, unless these are all bluffs, which I doubt.
See, if there's a survival zen, Katsuo kind of has to like chain some spells to
oh
stop.
my god! What?
Oh, that doesn't. What? Oh my god! It doesn't matter, bro. That's fine. That outs the board. That's insane.
Holy shit!
All right. So, okay, hold on. There's some mind games here. I don't want to say anything yet.
I see the mind games playing out.
Yeah, there's some mind games here. If I had to make a guess.
He's trying to bait.
Let's see how Yasser is right now. Let's see what the Yasser decides to do. Okay, so he does flip the Canadian.
Okay. Was it?
And then we're gonna see. Yeah. Oh, no quick play spell.
No.
Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Right, so I'm gonna say what I was thinking right after this. Okay.
End phase.
All right. So I think there's a survival's end.
Yep.
I think there was a potential, or maybe book right now would be pretty insane. No, there's just no book. There's no book.
Oof.
There's just no book. There's just nothing. So the idea was that all right, you target that back row with the MST, he chains it, and then you chain Book of Moon, so you don't lose, you don't lose your monster, and you get you chain block them, so they don't get to summon a Paleo. But then I was thinking maybe Yasser knows that, and potentially doesn't use the trap, and waits for his opponent to use Book to try to save his monster, and then chains it.
Well, let's see if he picks off a Book here, targeting both back rows. A Fiendish Chain. Double Fiendish. Yeah, double Fiendish Chain.
So he just didn't have it. Yeah.
No. So double Fiendish, 1 Prismatic. So yeah.
This is actually really good for. This is insanely good for Yasser, especially if he top decks. Actually, this is just game.
Yeah, he wins.
This is game. Yeah.
I think he just won.
Onimaru for lethal. Oh man, that's so good.
That's
unfortunate.
He played that really well. I think
him
honestly,
him not having the spell.
Yeah.
Another spell to chain to it.
I don't think it was Katsu any misplay or anything on that part. I honestly just think it was the 2 sets were just 2 Fiendish Chains, and he didn't need that right there. He needed something else.
Yeah. So, I don't really see how he could have played around this. Like to play around drowning, you just had to know you had to guess that there's a drowning. So not a lot of people play drowning.
Yeah.
And they saw needle sealing.
Yep, we saw needle sealing. Yep.
Last duel. So
I mean, he pretty much revealed a lot of info in 2 games for as far as back rows. Spicy.
Yeah, but that's also that reveal is good for Yasser because there's a lot of cards in the deck that don't have any uh toggle play. Like they like Survival Zen, Drowning, Needle Stealing. So you won't know until you know.
Still,
You
yeah,
know?
until it's too late.
So it's definitely some crazy build he's got going here. Well, he's gonna take that easily, bro.
Yeah, it's over.
Never that double chain, like that's just it's good, but it's not good. It wasn't good in that scenario. So
Katsuo bullied off the table here, bringing probably arguably one of the best decks in the form of Automats, but ultimately still falling to TG Denus. I need to figure out what my dang buttons are. You know what? I'm just
TG's just broken, bro. It's best deck.
Stupid. I don't know about that. I think they've been performing okay at best. I don't think they've been performing broken. They're not performing
That's the best deck.
I mean, I don't know. I still think Automats is the best deck in this format.
TG is the best deck. Isn't that right, chat?
No, chat. Do not
Who got
enable
those
this
TG
man.
emotes? I don't have. I think I have. I don't have the one for DLE. That's probably like the best one, but let me see. See where the TG emotes are. Or did my free sub expire? I think it did. Alright. Oh well. Speaking of sub, these amazing emotes. That the boy I believe his name, I don't know if I'm allowed to say who they're from, but these amazing emotes are definitely worth your
sub.
Your sub. Like there's just no reason why you shouldn't sub to Team Wars, guys. Come on. You also get to play. You also get to participate in Fantasy League. Like Fantasy League, you get so like it's another layer of competition. Like I'm so happy right now that Yatzer's 2-0. Not only because he's my homie, but like you know, he's 2-0 and he may or may not be on my fantasy league.
He definitely is on his fantasy team.
And there's a lot of people on my fantasy team that suck this week. So like, you know, I really hope to see Yatser just like at best 8-2 so the other players can at least play, you know. But like
8-2.
No bias.
Shaowz is full of bias today, but he is not wrong. He is 100% right in the fact that if you sub to Team Wars, baby, you get not only those beautiful emotes, but you also get to participate in Team Wars. If anybody's ever done any kind of fantasy league before in the past, don't worry, this is simpler than that, all right? But it's just as thrilling and just as exciting. And it's also just as rewarding because you feel so much better. Don't you, Shaowz?
Yes, I feel so much better that I have this Carly emote. This Carly emote is the best emote of all time. Oh, I didn't mean to reply to that. Little man, Dave. I love Twitch. So weird. So it looks like we got baby girl Mai on the bottom.
Yeah, I mean,
Could
Harpy's
be,
Hunting Ground, 22
Could be
cards.
3 things.
Yeah, I'm thinking 2, definitely 2, possibly 3. Actually, closer to 2. I don't know about 3. I think more 2 than 3.
Yeah, the third one could be Activate Black Whirlwind. Activate Black Whirlwind.
Oh,
Activate
stop.
Saloon.
That's
The
never
Poisonous
going to happen.
Winds. Let's go. Black
It
Wings,
is
let's go. Let's bring it back. All right. So it looks like it is, in fact, Harpies. That mill was pretty interesting. Milling Paleos is like the bare minimum that you want to get, unless you have Survival Zen in hand, of course. So Breakthrough Skill. So unfortunately, he did target the one that wasn't Breakthrough, and he's just gonna lose everything. This is probably lethal, if I had to guess.
Yeah, I thought. Oh, wait, hold on. Didn't you say they were the best? Shaowz, I could have sworn you said best deck, right?
Every best deck has a counter, bro. All right.
Yeah, because this graveyard's not looking like it's gonna rescue him. Wait.
He also didn't open the combo. So.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, wait, don't tell me he's done because he just set 2, and I was like, uh-oh, maybe it's not game.
Should be. Yeah, it should be game.
Yeah, I think it's game 2.
Yeah, that's gonna be all sheer up. That's alright,
Mhm.
bro. Even the best decks can not draw well. Like that hand versus Harpies is you basically open nothing. Like, you basically had a lone Raiden because you already know the back row's getting popped. So like it comes down to breakthrough skill, working,
Oof.
being not finessed by what's that card? Swallow's Nest, which Harpies always keep in hand. They always have it. It's a 2021 mass change, you know. So it's gonna be that.
Yeah, we're already just like that. I mean, as a quick heartbeat clap for the first time, we are going to see Yasser take a loss. We're going to also get to see what a second deck is. I actually don't think
Oh, he didn't change the name.
Yeah, I was going to
His
say, I don't
name's
think I changed the
Viper.
name. It was actually Viper that was on the table.
Yes.
So I fixed that for you guys. Don't worry. I'm fixing my hotkeys because for some odd reason they got unhotkeyed for switching between layers. So that match was me using that time to fix that real quick, so I can go really quickly for you guys. Seamless transitions without you having to wait for the good stuff. So hopefully I fix that, and you guys can keep me straight in case I am a little sluggish, because I am throwing in some more hotkeys here. We do have the new layout overlay, so it's got a little program that makes it a little easier for us streamers here, because it was a pretty complicated process in the past. You could have streamlined it your own way, but it did take some time. So this is a lot easier, a lot nicer, but you could still be a little slow. So my apologies.
We accept your apology.
Thank you.
Looks like we got the...
And look at that. I think we just made some
Don't compare Nest to Mask Change Shaowz. Mask Change changed our lives with the memes it brought.
There you
Where's
go.
that from?
Your pitch just got us a Team Wars a sub. There you go. Thank you for the sub, Zarex13. We appreciate you. Thank you for that. He said, "Don't compare Nest to Mass Change Shaowz. Mass Change changed our lives with the memes."
I didn't. I'm not saying it's the same thing. It's just a similarity. But you're right. You're right. Mass Change is definitely way higher quality than what you call it. So, we bolt in the field spell. He said, "I don't want you touching my back row, homie."
Yeah, I actually prefer. I think that's not a bad play, especially if he has back row to set. So that's.
Yeah, he definitely has 2 back row. I feel.
Yeah.
And even if he only has 1, like he definitely doesn't want it to get
target the wrong one type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like maybe he wants to use it when he decides to use it, not when
my
player
turns.
decides to use
My
it.
turns.
So. Yeah, Zarex with the massive sub there, 38 months.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, 2 sets and Bouncer. Pretty good, pretty good. The only thing missing that turn was Dodo draw.
Yeah, he could have ended on Bowser Roach, but instead he's or Bouncer Roach, and instead he's Bouncer double set. So, all right, hotkey set up, guys. I should be all
better. Bouncer Heraldry.
All set up here. So you guys got all these wonderful sound effects to boot.
It's time to duel.
And we're golden.
It's time to duel.
My lovely soundboard's also set up, so we're good.
This Harpy player really thinking right now.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, I need a microwave
when the
emote.
field spell gets popped, they don't know what to do. It's like...
Oh, there it is.
All right.
Perfumer.
We got Perfumer.
Bouncer.
Bouncer gets bouncing.
I mean,
he said nope.
Yeah. Oh, I got you.
Nope.
There you go.
Get that boy out of here.
Nope.
Get that baby girl out of here. Nope. No Perfumer
Nope.
for you. Does he have the what you call it though? Anyway, does he have the Elegant Egoist?
I think he might already have this.
Or Swallow's Nest.
Yeah,
as well.
Swallow's Nest or Elegant Egotist here. So this is a normal situation. If you have a Swallow's Nest, you would try to bait out the Bouncer so you can go into a Chandler situation. But he's not doing anything. So usually it's pretty.
Maybe he has options. He might have options.
I mean, I guess it's usually pretty quick though. At this point, Harpies has been around so long enough to where I feel like the flow of the player behind the deck should be pretty quick. I mean, Harpies has options, but they're not
You get,
20
the
seconds
field
thinking
spell's not on the
options.
board right now, so he's gotta think about the back throw. You know?
I think Viper's a little more. Well, how should I put this? A little better than your average ladder player, right?
Well, I'm not disrespecting nobody on the
Okay,
squad.
good. All right. I was trying to hopefully finesse that so you weren't throwing some shade there, but there it is.
There was no shade
Okay,
until you made it.
good.
All right, there's the egotist. All right, gonna summon the harpulated one from deck. Or was it from hand? I wasn't paying attention.
It was egotist from the hand and the lady one from the deck.
From the deck. Okay.
Yeah. So
let's see.
he's still thinking. Okay. Honestly, he could be thinking, or Yasser's holding on to it. He is. He's holding on to it. Just like that, Book of Moon. Swallow's Nest one time. One
He
time.
really doesn't want him to out the bouncer.
Yeah.
It looks like.
F Lance or Swallow's Nest.
A Swallow's Nest would be pretty insane.
It's a
That's
Swallow's
what it
Nest.
is.
Shaowz, I take it back. He actually did have like several plays here. He had more than
Yes.
just the one.
Yes.
Usually Harpies don't open up that broken. That was actually really
have a
like if he
second
didn't have
Book of
that
Moon.
back row, oh my god, this hand was broken.
Oh, that's I don't like their no delay.
Yeah.
Bar no delay.
Needle, we saw Needle
Unless-
Ceiling, but this is a different deck, okay? It's not like he's going to be running that every time. Maybe
Yeah.
his Needle Ceiling might be a signature tech, but I really doubt it.
No, I doubt. I don't think Onomat can afford to run needles. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've seen crazier stuff. So, if I had to guess, based on no delay, I potentially is what you call it
MST?
set. MST.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I feel like I would just MST the field spell. So like,
Yeah,
because at least with the bolt in hand, you have guaranteed follow up.
correct. Yeah, so this could be. Do you think he wouldn't? You usually don't
Unless
set
he
your
wanted to
Gaga
save
bluffs.
it for back row.
Usually,
That's the only other thing.
yeah, I mean, usually you don't save it for the bluffs though. Like if that's like another Gaga spell that he has, you usually don't set for bluffs because you want it for follow up. But at the same time, maybe he wanted to set it because he didn't want his Book of Moon targeted. But at this, you already took care of the
he popped
swallows.
field
So it's
spell.
like, yeah,
So, like,
I know. So it's
I
like,
think it's MST. That's basically what I'm saying. I think it's MST or it's another book, and he's just letting him
play
do what he
through.
wants.
Yeah, because Book wouldn't have been able. Well, actually, no, because if it was Book, I definitely would have hit the Chandler. I don't think if he had double Book, he would not have hit the Chandler. The Chandler
Yeah,
definitely getting smacked
probably.
if that's a second Book. So
Yeah.
this is probably
Because
something.
the channeler gets you to the
Yeah.
Oracle, and that gets you a
Yeah.
net game next. Yeah, so we're gonna see. I'm almost certain we're gonna see MST. Or maybe he waits because he doesn't want. He wants to wait till next turn so
Yeah.
he can negate the thing with Bouncer.
Yeah, wait on his terms.
So the Oracle grabbed back the Elegant Egotist.
Correct,
So
and it's in his hand. We don't know what's set.
that's done. Yeah, it could be anything. Could be book, TTH.
Karma set
breakthrough
says
skill.
Buns. Buns has been pretty good. Last week he predicted pretty well on the sets.
You think Karma set really? Karma's interesting.
Unless Buns is trolling. I mean, I have. It's not a. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, it's. I think if it was a spell card, we might have seen it activated last turn so that he could get rid of the bouncer and swing for game. Even with the one back row, I think he wouldn't have been too scared, right? But if it's something trap related, he wouldn't have been able to activate it last turn. So if we narrow that down to, hey, he couldn't activate it last turn, go for game, so it might be a trap. So then at this point it turns
And I don't
into...
think it's book. I feel like he definitely would have like booked the Bouncer.
Oh,
I'm
well,
pretty sure he probably had game if it was booked.
Yeah.
So he did draw Dodo draw, so he will be able to grab back something. Ooh, Prismatic Utopic. That's kind of clean.
Okay. In the graveyard
So he just wants to
is
swing over.
Ko.
He doesn't care, bro. He just wants to swing over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little surprised on the Onomatopoeia snap grab here. All right, pay attention to this back row. How accurate is Bun's prediction? Pretty.
I think he was saying the Automat players was Yasser's back row was Karma cut.
What? No.
But
No way.
I think you grab Utopic here. 'Cause
It's
you want
in-
to swing over both.
What?
Oh snap!
What? Why wouldn't... He was afraid of the other... It's a double left lance!
He said, "You lance me, I lance you, fool. Get him out of here." Oh snap!
Oh, boy. Well, I feel like I would have played
Man,
that so
probably would've
much
won.
differently.
You probably would have won if he just lanced
Yeah,
it, bro.
if he lanced last turn, he would have won.
But it's the risk, right? You have
Yeah,
to.
he's afraid.
the risk
That
that's
back row
involved.
obviously gave him delays, and he didn't want to risk it. He saw one
Yeah.
Book of Moon, so he probably thought it's double book set. And I think he
Yeah,
was
I
just
don't know,
hoping he
man.
would
This isn't
activate his
looking-
other book or something, and then he would
He
just
even ripped the
benefit.
second Harpy Lady, which is really bad as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, this is just
That's game.
it's looking like it's over, bro.
Yeah. Oof. Dang. So highly.
That is
We
definitely
spoke so
oof.
highly of Viper, and it just it
wasn't lethal?
crumbled.
Okay.
Who says
The
it
other
wasn't?
band's reckless changeable.
If well,
Yeah,
if
it
he
was
hit,
Lance.
if he hit him with Lance, it wouldn't have been lethal. But at the same time, you had lethal on board, right? So it's one of those situations where it's like, okay, if it's F Lance, it's not lethal, but I get rid of the bouncer, and you're basically down to 600 life points, right? Or is it, what is it, 900? No, 6. Yeah, 800. I don't know. I think I would have used it personally. But hey, what do I know? I just get to cast these. I do not get to play in them.
Leave us alone, you filthy players.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, Yasser boosting all of our. I think me, Drizzles, and Buns put Yasser on our team,
Damn.
and we all got shafted so far. I'm pretty sure. So Yasser trying to pull us up right now, but no caster bias. Let's see what
he's
Viper's second
not a,
deck has
yeah,
in
you're
store
not
for
a,
Yasser.
you're not a caster bias. You have a shoot fantasy bias. That's what it is. You have a fantasy bias, not a caster bias. Yasser,
Is that good,
Viper, both on their second decks. What are we looking at? 24 cards. Possibilities. Thunder Dragons. Maybe Fire Kings. No, very few Fire Kings were brought this week, if any.
Or
Actually,
it's,
there were. I
thick
think it was like
Gaia.
2.
But I think I think
24
it's,
card Gaia though? So
Yeah, that's why I
thick.
said thick
Yeah.
Gaia.
Oh, thick Gaia.
Yeah, I think it's probably Thunder Dragons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Thunder Dragons. Luna Light says Erix. 24 Lunas though?
24 Luna, that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot of cards.
That you usually don't run 24 for Lunas. It's usually 20 because you get the
Like
search.
you want to see those cards.
Yeah, you don't want to stack them. Red Eyes calling it. Somebody watched my King of Game.
I
Red
really
Eyes
think it's Luna Light.
calling
I
it.
mean, hey, maybe it's spicy. Yeah,
Viper-
no, it's not Red Eye. Shut up.
Viper's secretly a fan of my YouTube channel, and he watched my Red Eyes video this morning, and he's like, I like that deck. I ran 24 cards. I'm just saying. He yoinked it.
He saw. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you gave him the spice.
I
for the
did.
war.
I did. I did well. Very well. Okay.
Dang.
So.
I think that's like the second 2 out of 3. Did he open Sister last
Yeah, he
or
did.
did he search it?
Oh, actually, I don't remember if he searched it. I know he was on the field.
I think the other Onomite player opened Sister. Haven't searched it.
That was Katsuo.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking of.
Another bouncer. I mean, so far,
Bouncer get bouncing.
yeah, he's got a bouncer and then one set. Okay. What do you got, Vipe? What you got, Viper?
I don't know, man. This looks like food for TD, bro. If you ask me.
Hey.
If there's unless that's like a chain.
Oh, and right to the
or
end
it's
phase,
nothing,
bro. Right to the end phase.
I
Bro.
guess that works too.
Yeah, bro.
Good old TD. If this is TD, it's good old brick.
Yep.
You know, the hand traps.
Bye
and
bye.
spray.
+2.
Oh, that Dodo draw is kind of insane here. Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna
MST
say he's
too.
definitely
Get
ripping his
that
MST,
back row
and
out
he
of here.
did. It is Thunder Dragons. It was a bluff set. You can expect some hand traps here.
Yeah, I would definitely expect it, but like it's still gonna be rough for him, bro. Like he's definitely gonna be able to make Roach.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Now Viper's just struggling.
Here's the question: is he make Roach for the safe play, or does he do what we saw in the finals and just go freaking Excalibur and swing to lose? Let's go.
You're so toxic.
Bro, he should have made Roach. That's 110%. He should have made Roach. All right, Yasser learning from the fails in the grand finals of the KCGT, making a Roach, sending in additional cards. Freebo.
This is two different situations, bro. Like this man, that duel, bro. He had like so the Thunder Dragon player had so much advantage. Like
for sure.
Even if he made Roach, like.
But you
like,
still,
it
bro.
would be hard for him to try to grind it out and deal with it.
Well, he
Whereas,
already
like,
had Roach though. He tributed over Roach.
Going for game in that duel wasn't when that play wasn't like terrible. Like he kind of like risked it. It was a risk. It wasn't just him being 0 IQ, right?
Viper's doing fine. Nobody's clowning him. But Bun says Roach is a small PP play. That's what Bun said. So
facts. People who make Roach are oh, is that who this guy is? Okay.
Is that who what guy is?
And nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
So we got Lupine coming out finally. Does he banish? No banish. His hand is full of hand traps or Lupines, and that book's gonna say no to that. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Have a nice day.
Well, that was a very short-lived play there. Very short-lived play.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to see a Coat, a Roach, and a Bouncer. This field is thick. Yasser is definitely fulfilling his fantasy points here.
There is no delay.
I felt like a delay. I felt a little one. Nope, never mind.
I said, no, there was nothing on that swing. Holy snap. On the first swing, there was nothing.
Bro, Yasser is clapping cheeks.
Yasser 4-1.
Yeah, he literally might bring this to the distance.
Bro, we're eating tonight. Let's go. I mean, Chicks with Decks got to find out what to do.
Yeah, how are you gonna
Metaphys and Brick? You're right.
Yeah, how are you gonna brick with Thunder Dragons?
That happens a lot. That happens a lot.
How are you gonna brick with Thunder Dragons?
I know, right? That's like the most consistent deck in the format.
Exactly. Rude. No, in all honesty, though, Thunder Dragons is extremely bricky. I feel like the times that Thunder Dragon wins and doesn't brick is the times that we see, right? And all the other times that it bricks and does terrible is off the scope of our visibility, right?
Yeah, no, we just got sacked. That's what happened, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it's not our fault that our opponent beat us. You know, that's just we just got sacked. That's how it is. But when you open the nuts, then it's like, all right, like this deck's broken.
That honestly, that's why I don't like Thunder Dragons, is because of how sacky it can be and how much it feels like you can't really play against it. But I feel like Konami's not going to touch it because it's quote-unquote balanced in the form that it can brick, right? So it's not a complete wash. It's not like Onomats where it's consistent.
I really hate that.
And
that is a factor. I really hate that that's a factor in Duel Links now as opposed to before. Like, oh, this deck can brick, so like let's
don't
not
touch
hit it.
Yeah.
Every other deck has a skill
Correct.
to make it not break.
Right.
Like that's I feel like that's so like. Ugh.
Let's be honest. Konami has slowly been shifting this last year into decks being good with a skill. You take the skill away, the deck's not going to see play. Every deck prior to I think this last year was good, and would still have been good if you took its skill away. The only exception may be Car Curries, right? Like that one, they changed the skill twice, and it survived.
Car Curry's different. Car Curry's a little different because that's like they're like the deck even without restart still opens the nuts.
Right.
Like it's still. Like,
so that's one deck that restart made it stupid.
It turns into a normal deck without restart.
That's what I'm saying. But like that's one where the skill did help the deck, but it wasn't defining, right? So I feel like a lot of these decks are defined by their skill, like the ones we have in the
meta. I agree. Yes.
And I don't know why Konami's going that way, why they're swinging that way. Maybe they're just trying to separate Duel Links from the upcoming Master Duel.
You know what they said, bro? If you want the taste of the anime, you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Right. Like you'll still get the anime arcs and all that stuff in Duel Links, but you're gonna get the TCG experience in Master Duel. So the question now is, which are you more a fan of?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for those of you that are just joining us, it is Sun Clan versus Chicks with Decks. Yasser is on an absolute tear right now. He is 4-1. His first deck was TG's, dinos. He won one game. I think maybe was it 2 games, Shaowz, or 1? I think it was 2, right? He went 2 and then finally lost 1. Yeah. It was 2 and 2 with automats.
Yeah.
So he quickly nudged Katsuo off the table. Viper was short to follow, and now Rex Cruz is going to try to make up some ground here for Chicks and Decks. Chicks with Decks.
This guy came in last week and went like 6-2 or something. So
yeah, the chat seems
try
to
ride
be
that momentum into this week.
the chat seems to definitely be in favor of Rex Cruz here, going 9-0.
Rex Cruz 9-0 so funny.
Well, it looks like they answered with after a Thunder Dragons loss. It looks like they might have answered with a Thunder Dragons.
I mean, you know,
it's like, what do we throw at them? We just lost with Thunder Dragons. What do we throw at them? I got it, guys. Hear me out. Hear me out. Why don't we throw Thunder Dragons at them? I like it. Give this man a promotion. Open aloof again.
He totally didn't like just draw unplayable or anything, you know.
Well, of course, I might be exaggerating for comedic effect, but at the same time, it is funny that they answered with the same deck that just lost.
It is. You're right.
The comedy aspect is not lost upon me. It is only forced very hard and heavy, thrusted towards you, Shaowz.
Towards me.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna eat a cookie.
So it's a pretty decent turn 1, especially if there's a strict reborn hand. Definitely a lot safer than just going bouncer pass. Like, it's not impossible for bouncer to get outed, or it's really easy for bouncer to get outed. One system just says bye to bouncer. So
I like what Eric said. When you don't have TGs or Fire Kings, the only answer is Thunder Dragons. That does beg the question.
Well, I don't know about Fire Kings, but TGs is the best deck of all time.
It does.
Behind Vampires. So
one of those things is, or week 1 of Team Wars, right? Shaowz and I are on the same Clan Wars team. That's not happening right now, but we chat in Clan Wars, in our Clan Wars Discord, and he talked about how the only reason he's playing a certain deck is because he's literally the only person on the team that has it for Team Wars. That didn't even cross my mind just now. That maybe this is one of those situations where the people that had the decks was up first, right? The TG player that had all the cards for the TG Dino build, they threw him in first because nobody else had him. Actually, no, that was Yasser. So never mind.
Yeah, that was Yasser.
Yeah,
forget
what I'm saying. I'm delusional. Woo.
I guess you're trying to say why they didn't send
TGs. Why I don't? Maybe why they didn't send TGs is maybe they don't have it,
or they're not confident in it.
Well, yeah, I guess that too. I like my answer better.
They don't have. Oh, that's a Prism. Dang, Prism. Yo, look at this.
Bro, Yasser.
I'm blind. I can't see the screen.
Yasser has been spending 99 cents and $1.99 every time those structure decks are on sale. This man wants an entire Prismy Onomat set.
Oh my God.
I am convinced.
Prisma, bro, I know we saw the Utopic, but we haven't seen Coat yet, I don't think. And he's drawn Coat, so it's like,
bro.
Oh, snap, bro.
Bro.
Jesus.
And triple set? Well, I mean, against Thunder Dragons, it's met, but still, it's triple set.
I mean, it's pretty good when there's a Roach being
protected.
Guarding the triple set.
You're guarding a Roach with your triple set, and the Roar definitely.
Bro,
pretty much anybody can swing
if
over.
If you look at the cards, like you can see under the Roach the prismatic
it's pretty right under it. I can't. Can I zoom in on? I can't.
Bro.
I can't zoom for you guys.
It's so clean, bro. Let me see what it looks like in Pleb View.
I'll help you. You don't see it in Pleb View. I can't see it. Really?
You see it, but it's,
there it is. And when it zooms in, you can see both right there.
Oh yeah, when it zooms in, it's kind of nice. Oh, Forbidden Lance says no Roar, no to Roar, no swing Roar.
No. Back off, Roar.
Whoa! The Thunder Dragon trap is kind of nice against this current situation because it allows you to keep
for sure.
pushing
both
aggression on the Roach.
Yeah, so, both of these, like, he can easily make a rank 5 if he's running it, or a rank 6, or just keep spam the Roar stuff and float into something else. But it definitely does It's going to make Yasser a little harder. He's going to need more than just the Roach here and the double set to sit on. And it is his main phase here. We are in turn 4. Is he about to go banana, monkey boat bananas?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The player view doesn't look that bad.
I was looking at it and I felt a little dirty doing it, but at the same time, when that hawk got summoned and you saw like a little spell circle, and made a little sound effect, I'm not gonna lie, I found that very satisfying.
I think like the biggest issue with it is the way it zooms in on the cards. Like it kind of like does it, and then like sometimes it'll forget it zoomed in, and then you gotta like do it.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Unzoom it.
Chat, am I? Oh my God, chat. Player view lets you see the overlay units hovering on the XZ's monster. What? Just like in the anime. What? Oh my God.
Yeah, that's kind of clean.
That's pretty dope.
Dang, I'm feeling like David Amagri right now.
Yeah,
bro.
I was like, are we gonna switch up our? Is this how we're gonna play Duel Links from now on, Shaowz? Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. We have to try it out.
Now you just shuffle it.
Yo, Lupine coming out.
Mm-hmm. Look at him sparkling and everything.
Oh, sparkling. He's glossy, bro.
Yeah.
Glossies have a little more effect.
Yeah, they do.
And prismatics, it blinds you, bro. I wish I would have seen. You know, I wish I actually would have seen what it looked like with both those prismatics on the field in player view.
We might get
like,
to
it
see in
probably
the
would have
next
been, like,
match.
insane. Yeah. If Yasser's still on, of course.
Yeah, of course. I'll keep this
All right,
view
so-
for the remainder of this match, guys. If you hate it, let me know in the chat. It only helps the algorithm gods. So go ahead. Let me know if you hate it or like it. Top down is better, except the mid back row. Okay.
Is he gonna exceed summon, or is he just gonna swing Aurora again? Good question. I feel like, yeah. Because if you swing Aurora and it's another lance, like
This is
could
the ideal
potentially play
setup,
next
honestly. I think this is the ideal setup for him right now, for Rex.
oh, and Bouncer can negate Roach.
Right.
So
That's exactly
he
why.
needs to deal with this Bouncer right now, or he's not gonna be liking the cards getting popped.
Because
Let's
if
just say that.
he F Lance here, that's a suicide baby. Herfy.
My PP swole.
Oh God, Herfy, why are you
Oh.
saying that?
I forgot that was like it just happened in my ear. I was like, should I be stimulated or like or should I like be weirded out?
Yeah.
Thank you
Herfy.
for the
I'm
sub.
not even repeating that, even though the automated bot did it for us.
I'll say it. My PP swole.
Dang it, Shaowz. He's gonna pass here, so he
Bouncer
did
got,
deal with it.
Flip.
Yeah, he dealt with it with a prismatic Book of Moon. That's not very impressive anymore that you can turn
Yeah,
a
that's
prismatic.
pretty common. I wasn't surprised by that. Yeah.
Anytime you can
But-
turn your card into a prismatic card by spending money that's less than $2,000,
I don't think-
I'm not impressed.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's like that. It's more so that book is a staple. So like,
True,
and it's
true.
like the most like used staple. So like a prismatic book is pretty like common. Like if anyone goes into the selection box, like casually, not casually, but like not like a whale, you know,
Mhm.
then they will have enough stones to at least get one card prismatic, and book just so happens to be like the one that everyone picks. So
Well, yeah, because it's I think it's the best card we have in the game right now. Changed my mind.
yeah, of course.
And two,
Bouncer is getting flipped up, and we're gonna see him go back down because he kind of needs to if he doesn't want to get finesse.
yeah, unless he's
Yep.
there goes.
It's another book.
All right, I'm gonna listen to our constituents here and bring it back to regular view, Shao. So you're just gonna have to enjoy it for the two of us. And if it
All right, bro.
gets double prizzies on the field, I will switch it back. Otherwise, I will not. Just so we can see what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh man, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm about to like queue up on ladder with my
Oh
Crystal
God!
Beast deck, bro.
So
Like-
just no. Isn't your Thunder Dragon deck all prismatic too, for the most part?
Yeah,
Or
I
is
guess
that,
so.
actually that
I
might be
just
Pope? Is that
I'm
Pope? I think that was
missing,
Pope.
Levies. I'm missing Levianeers. That's pretty much it.
Oh, you can make those prismas. What the? Why are you stalling?
Yeah, but I don't want to though. Like I have other cards I want to make Prisma.
MST prismatic. Holy shit! Yasser's fucking loaded. Is he single? Holy shit! What's
Yeah, bro.
up?
Yasser don't play around in these streets, bro.
What's
He
up,
gets his
Yas?
money.
What's up? How you doing?
He hustling, bro.
What a play!
I respect it. So the duo did get negated there.
He did.
If there's two, I think he has enough material for two. No, he doesn't.
No, I don't know why you would even
won't.
go double. The only way I would go double is the first one's gonna die, and then the second one's just gonna swing.
No,
I wouldn't even. I wouldn't
double,
even.
Levy in it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even use Levy's effect on the first summon. To be honest, I'd just say no.
Well, no, you won't even get to use it because he'll negate the summon. So like it
Oh yeah,
comes
that's
up
true.
first.
That's true. Fair. Bro, Roach is stupid right now, and the fact that he's been able to protect it for what is this 5 turns now because he came out on turn 3 is redonks.
Yeah, and we finally
My
have
sprinkler
some
goes like
more
this:
plays
TS
besides
TS
Roach.
TS 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 TS
Oh, yes,
TS
this is what I need to hear.
TS 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 and comes back like T T T T T T T T T T
I like
T T T T.
T.
Ooh, thank you for that sub, Nagku. Appreciate you.
No, it
Tier
didn't
1
work.
sub for 13 months. So much
All
for
right,
yeah. Let's. We know
So
hand
we're just
traps are a
swinging
thing.
for
Yeah.
we're just swinging for game. We don't care.
Yep.
Um,
We don't care for the D draw here
That's the
because he was
delay.
going to get it either way. You might as well
Yeah.
do the more damage than rather than the save. And I don't know if D draw is going to be
kinda
enough here.
scary though, because like let me see, 1, 2, 3,
1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
1,
6,
2,
7. He has
3.
enough
Yeah,
for 2 levies.
he does.
So,
The question is, does he
Melody's gonna
have?
come out
I was
here.
going to say, does he have 2 levies? And he does. 'Cause-
yeah, I mean, there's no other cards you search here besides Melody.
Yeah. Unless you already had it. He's just waiting for the
The
opportunity.
only way he lives this is if he has chain in the back row.
Yeah, or yeah,
It's insane.
bro, back row, Fiendish Chains, 1-time Void Trap Hole. Why is nobody running that card? It's so good.
Or Void Trap Hole, that as well. And yes, Void is quite good.
It's so
Don't leak the
good.
spikes, though.
It's only Shiranui though. It's like Shiranui players are the only ones that run Void Trap Hole, and Red Eyes.
I've seen some Onomot lists. I've seen some Onomot lists that run like a Void or two. But like it's very matchup dependent, right? So like, which barring like that, a lot of the matchups are affected. And goodbye to
MST,
Yasser's Field.
and it's
It's another
prismatic.
prismatic.
Holy
Yasser, who did you?
oh my God!
Which president did you? Oh
Yeah,
snap.
Shaowz is a little behind. That's okay, guys. Whole it's just got flipped. 1 D draw, and he just said, "Hold my beer." Oh my God!
Yeah, he didn't stand a chance.
Not even a little.
That's
Holy
that.
shit! We were sitting here
Hi.
saying like, "Yeah, fuck D draw. No, it's not gonna save him." And oh my God, it saved him.
Yeah, that was quite the smackdown for sure.
Holy smokes, Rex Cruz with the fat
I imagine him
dub.
having that Kaiaso kind of makes it like I feel like he would have had it anyways. Like
Yeah, that was like
Uh,
Winmore. That was Winmore, 100% Winmore. He was definitely
so
Winmore.
even if he didn't swing, I think he was probably out of there. But Yasser put in the work 4 and 2, very much appreciated by mine and everyone, a lot of others
Yeah.
fantasy league. So
Did very well.
definitely put his team in a good position. You know, we got Magikarp, Sporific, Pilot, and Zerk. You know, a lot of these new additions to the team. In fact, starting this season, Yasser is like the only one. Yasser and Zerk are the only ones that hold the old
The
Sun
bones.
Clan blood.
The,
But
old
you know,
the bones of the remnants of the clan.
yes.
The wise elders.
But
if
they
you
have
will.
what you call it? They have recruited some new clansmen. So
Don't
see
say.
how they.
I wouldn't say
perform.
clansman Shaowz. I'd stay away from that word. I'd keep that word out of your mouth. That
It's
one
okay,
might.
bro. I am dark skinned. So
Yeah,
it's okay if
I
say it.
mean, I understand that. I'm just saying it might
I'm
not
not dark
resonate
skinned,
well.
but I am of African American descent. So I am allowed to say said.
Oh, I'm not saying
term.
the word is banned in
Right.
any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying it doesn't. It made my ears perk up and something else clinch up, and I was like, whoa.
Sure, a lot of things make something else clench up.
Well, I
Not
mean,
just that
perk
word.
up, yes. Clinch up, that's probably one of the few words. Shaowz says that makes it worse. I kind of agree
Hey,
with
man.
him. Yeah, it does seem like it might be worse. But yeah, we got finally a situation where they're a little bit closer, 2 points off instead of 3, possibly 4. But hey, teams have come back from larger deficit than this, and most games this week have been pretty close. Just going back here, looking at the lovely. If you go to the lovely Discord of Team Wars, you'll find in one of the sections, all the way near the top. Never mind. I gotta go watch the match.
Oh, true.
Yep. I was
looking at
going to
that.
say match reports. You can find yourself in match reports, and match reports, ladies and gentlemen, will give you the entire breakdown if you were too busy or at work when the games were going on, and you can see what the decks were played, what skills were used, who was playing those decks, when the repeats happened. And basically, the referees, the casters, the channel, all that good stuff in a lovely match report card that Team Wars does for you guys free of charge. So if you want to support them, hit that subscribe button. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Plug it.
You also get the hot milfs in your area delivered straight to your door if you subscribe. So
Wait, what?
I would say that's pretty good offer.
Okay, I don't know. I can't speak to the merit of that the Shaowz is promising. Okay, I don't know how true that part is. Hey, Gaia, let's
Very, very
go.
true.
Let's go. Z-Arc hitting the board here. Well, I guess the table. He's hitting the table. The floating mystical box. What do we call this? Either way, Z-Arc coming up here, bringing Gaia, one of the most consistent decks in the current. Wait, he ended his turn. What? What the? Bro. You what? Why you gotta make me look dumb? Z-Arc, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the fact that I literally just spat out most consistent deck and you ended your damn turn.
Bro. You were going in. You were like,
I was in the
so
freaking
good,
zone.
so consistent, you know. And then he's
just
like
set pass.
All right. Real talk. He will be able to play next turn, but it's kind of weird. I don't know. I feel like if I had a play, I would make it.
I
But,
would.
like, maybe he just doesn't have.
Well,
a
he
play.
revealed. Let's be honest. He didn't have the dragon. Is the obvious answer. The level 5 dragon, because he revealed the light dark dragon to reach for the Gaia.
Yeah.
So there's no way in hell you wouldn't summon a Gaia, even in defense.
Yeah, I think it's kind of risky to put the field spell out there like that though in this matchup.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
the field spell is what's gonna win you the game.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if your opponent just plays into Pokemon, it doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean,
So-
do they really not play into Pokemon? I mean, what could he have done to stop?
I mean, no,
Pokemon?
yeah,
Let's be honest.
I'm not saying it's his fault.
It's like
it's
he's
probably,
gonna play it.
It's probably not really his hand. Probably didn't really make it possible to not play through Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Clash.
yeah.
Why are you not playing?
Yeah, Clash stayed dodging, bro. Didn't play last week. I put him on my thing. No, I didn't put him on my thing because you said he wouldn't play.
Nice,
He's
smart,
like, bro,
smart. Insider
Why
trading.
are you like?
That's insider trading. I'm just saying. Viper saying he donated all his APK to Rex. We good. Let's see if it pays off. No back row. We know they run hand traps, but guess what? Gaia says, I don't give a crap about no hand traps. The field spell prevents monster effect, or I guess card effects, not necessarily monster effects, from being activated in the battle phase as long as there's a face up. Gaia the Fierce Knight.
Depending on Zark's hand, this could potentially be lethal, unless Rex has a Triff Gaming in hand. Then he will be able to. Oh, he's going for it. Yeah, that's a telling sign. Actually, we know that this could potentially be it because we know he has the thing in hand. So.
Yeah, I think he has the hand trap as well. Usually, you don't make this play unless you have the hand trap in your hand, or you're hoping to draw it.
I was more so thinking of Dragon's Mirror. Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Well,
yes.
Well, that helps, but the hand trap for sure too.
Yeah, the hand trap makes a game.
Yeah, the hand trap is guaranteed game. I guess Dragon's Mirror and the Hand Trap is guaranteed game. One or the other is not.
It's
You
guaranteed
need both.
barring Trifortops. If he has a Trip in
True.
hand, then it's not game.
True.
Oh, prismatic Trip.
Wow.
Hey, you don't see that every day.
Wow, guys.
That's I mean, all right. Even though it's not lethal, this is still a pretty strong board.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's putting in the defense.
Of
He
course.
said you can have your D draw. Wow, this man's insane.
Holy moly.
That is kind of insane.
That's big PP energy right there. Bros!
It is. Wait, is it double pierce?
Yes.
Oh, it's double pierce. I'm sorry, guys.
Shaowz,
forgot.
I was
It's
wondering
double
why you
pierce.
said that, but I was like, maybe Shaowz knows something I don't. And usually
Yeah,
that's
nah,
the
it's
case. But this time
I
around,
forgot double.
I just
forgot
let it
it's,
go. It's okay. It's all right, Shaowz. Shaowz not only plays, Shaowz also helps cast, right? So in certain situations where
Yeah, so
if Shaowz says
it's-
something, I run with it. I'm like, okay, Shaowz he's got to know, right? But that's okay. It's all right.
Nah, you gotta remember that I'm also a caster, so like I am
We
not
do make
the
caster
smartest
mistakes
person
all
in the
the
world.
time. All the
Okay.
time.
Yeah, I am quite dumb at times.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, guys.
It's one thing when you're backseat driving or dueling. It's another thing when you're dueling, right? So if Shaowz was playing, I'm pretty sure he would have remembered that. But because he's up
Yes.
here and we are changing topics and making jokes, Shaowz forgot, right? So see,
Yes,
me
yes.
too.
You know,
I didn't go ahead
know,
and
things
quickly
happen.
correct Shaowz because I'm like, yeah, we're just messing around here. We're just all a bunch of friends who shower together naked, right, Shaowz?
Yes, I showered naked with. That's like the team ritual, bro.
Yeah,
It
after
always,
every
always has been.
yeah, after
Ask
every
anyone
match.
that's ever been on Blessed RNG, and the team ritual was team showers. That's
Well-
how we got to know each other.
Well, I
you know?
was on Bless RNG.
If you're not doing that with your team guys, like you honestly don't want to. You guys
You're
need
not
a
gonna win.
Emotional connection.
Yeah, you won't win the championship.
If you want to succeed in this league, and
Yeah,
if you
want
don't
the
do that,
championship.
then you're lacking that. So, I don't know, man. Just putting my 2 cents out there, you know.
Yeah, I 100% back whatever Shaowz just said. I unplugged my headphones by accident, so I don't know what he said. So I'm kind of backing him blind here.
Oh,
but-
you know, I just promoted so many toxic and controversial things.
Did you say Klansman
and
again?
you just agree with it.
Did
live
you just
on
say
stream, so-
Klansman again? Was I unplugged and you just kept saying Klansman over and over again?
Yeah, I said Klansman. Let's go.
Man, these Onomat players keep going first. Holy shit. I feel like every Onomat players went first and every Onomat player opened Bouncer.
Except for the mirror match, of course.
Yeah, well, that one doesn't count. Well, it actually does count because the
Bouncer
Onomat
said
player
3.
did go first.
Kind of decent. I mean, no, not decent. It's good, but like, oh wait, this is Gaia. Never mind. I'm thinking it's Thunder Dragon. Bro, I don't know what's wrong with me right now. My brain is a little slow.
You said you had a hard
Um,
time sleeping, woke up early, did another cast earlier today. You're playing later
I
tonight,
get,
and you're casting with me now. Bro, I hope... well, actually, I don't know if you're playing later tonight. I'm saying I hope you don't play later tonight, because you might
Yeah,
be...
right, I know. I might go normal summon sister, bolt
Yeah.
sister. Like,
you might be misplaying. You might want to load up on the caffeine.
Yeah, I'll be fine. If I'm even playing, you know, I suck.
Yeah, of
so I
course, we
shouldn't
don't know
be
if you're
to be
playing.
honest.
I mean, it's not
But
like
give me play.
it's not like you're gonna come out of retirement and not play, right?
I've seen it happen. Bukamun.
Bomb,
Are we
baby,
gonna
bomb,
see the Bukamun
bomb, 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 bomb.
result? Yes. So didn't want to Lance. If he had Lance, he decided not to go for it. So let's see if Gaia was just waiting, I guess. So now he's gonna try to make a play here.
Yeah, I think he's
Goes back
so far
something.
his plays have been pretty much the same both times, right? He set and passed, trying to bide his time to see what he could maybe play into or play with.
Oh, book. Mystical Space Typhoon. Gonna take care of that field spell. That's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah, that sucks.
That kind of just shuts down the whole turn. Like, it's just MST is just so good in this matchup against
So-
Gaia in general. Your deck just crumbles. But see, Onomatopoeia. It's lethal. We're gonna see certain Tretch. Certain Tretch.
Yeah,
Here.
I'm kind of
nice.
hoping so we can just give this one more chance here, but I don't think it's happening. I think it's over.
It's not over till the fat lady sings.
It is true.
He's gonna exceed into Excalibur. Okay, the big peepee moves right here. Excalibur get boosting.
Ooh, it's over. Well, there is a delay. Fiendish Chains.
Yeah, but do we have something else? No.
No.
Okay.
That's going to give him D-draw, but his field spell is gone. So he will be able to activate... Well, he doesn't... Never mind. Well, in the battle phase,
Yeah,
he'll be able to activate effects,
D-draw,
but
bro?
it doesn't really matter.
D-draw?
What? Do we miss it?
D-draw?
No, he's running the skill. Dragon... Yeah, he's running the skill. There's no D-draw.
You said D-draw.
Did I say D-draw?
Yes.
Did I really? Damn.
Oh, snap. That's not
You and
good.
me both are tired.
Bro, his hand must be hot garbage. I don't know. Oh, well, GG.
Yeah. And he
It's like, just in case
Yeah.
in case there's a spirit creep.
there wasn't.
You
But
know.
damn.
That's
Nice
quite
job, Rex. Bringing this
That's
bad boy
quite the
closer
win there.
and closer every time. They're not letting him pull away. Rex isn't going to get bullied that quickly. He's going to go 2-1 so far. Zark's going to be 1-1. We're going to get to see what Zark's other deck is. I need to update some of these. Boop.
or
and
or
boop.
no. Zark won the last duel. Yeah. Sorry. Well, you didn't update the score.
Yeah,
on the
I
screen, okay.
fixed it.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what the second deck is right away. Came back running right after.
Yeah,
left
he didn't
the
even. There was no time wasted. He just went right into it.
He didn't do his pre-game ritual. He didn't like kiss his screen.
Turbo
set
Man
the
says he
play
opened
mat.
bad.
It's all red.
Onomata play, no hesitation. Granted, this is a replay, or a spectation mode, so the hesitations kind of go away when they're probably playing for 3 seconds by the time you load in. Either way, Sister hits the board, baby. Bolt.
Since you're gonna get
I kind of
searching.
I see him going on a tear here because it looks like this is going to be Thunder Dragons from Zark. And he went
could.
first again, and we're going to see
It comes down to
a
comes down
Bouncer
to,
again.
Yep.
Roach
Comes down to
Bouncer
how
one time.
broken his hand is, bro.
No
really
Roach
that.
Bouncer. Okay.
Yeah, no Roach. One set, one Bouncer. That's
It's decent.
that's kind of that's Thunder Dragon food if they get going. So let's see what
Yeah, I think it's over.
Book of Moon.
Well, that was fast.
Is it Thunder Dragon?
This might be Fire
It could
Kings.
still be Thunder Dragon with Book of Moon instead.
could be.
With Book of Moon in the list.
What about Fire Kings? They still run book, right?
Yeah, but I don't see why.
I mean,
don't
it's a
see
second
why
deck.
you
It's
would
not like
wanna
it was a
book
counter.
right away. Huh?
It was a second deck. It's not like he's countering here. No, it's Thunder Dragons
Yeah.
book.
Yeah, it's Thunder Dragon. He just plays Book. He doesn't want to get dealt with.
It's
you
gonna.
call
It
it?
looks like it'll pay off too. So
Yeah, he doesn't want to get roached, bro. Like,
nope.
don't blame him.
Or Bouncer in this case.
Yeah.
It'll get him his full loop and starter combo here. 1 search, 1 summon. 2 cards still in hand. Very easily could OTK through this depending on the back row.
Yeah.
Duo. No hesitation.
Grabs Duo. His hand must be stacked.
Yeah, he's about
He's
to.
grabbing
I think
Duo,
he's
bro.
about to go off.
Yeah.
There's no way you grab Duo in this situation and not have a way to mill 2. Or
I mean,
lose
he's
2.
for sure gonna be able to let's see.
Yep.
Seed summon.
Hawk.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna have enough for Duo.
Mm-hmm.
It's a matter of him having enough for
Oh,
Levy
no!
and Nadia. He's always at the right time.
Yep.
So-
Very good job. Flood the board, flip it down. Best time. Best time. Can't XZs when you got a 6 and a 4. Ends his turn. Nicely done. Rex Cruz gets a chance to live here.
So we know the duo in hand,
Yep.
the hawk in hand.
Yep. So
and
what's the
I
third
don't
card?
think we know the third card. So
Yeah.
could potentially be a sphere. He is slightly protected by the
The float.
roar being
Yeah.
on field because he can't bounce it because he has the sister under the bouncer unless he decides to tribute over.
Whoa, sisters under
But-
Bouncer? Shaowz, you dirty boy.
Man, I'm not trying to go to jail. So.
Hey, you were parked outside of OnlyFans headquarters in LA. You definitely went to jail.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to go to jail for something shameful.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. That's fair.
You know.
That's fair.
So.
I mean, honestly, I don't hate either player in right now. Like, they're both in an okay state as long as Zrk has a hand trap. He pretty much needs the hand trap, right? Can we agree to that, Shaowz?
Even without a hand trap, he should be alive. I'm pretty sure. Because he goes, like, if he were
Rochi's
to try to
about
push
to
the game,
hit
it
the
would be
board.
Spider Vanish, but that's not enough. So
No.
likely going to just go Roach here,
Yeah.
if I had to guess.
Bun's calling it before it even happens. Shaow's calling it before it even happens. Me agreeing with both players.
Oh, and we got a
Yeah, he could do Sin easily right now for game.
I
If
mean,
there's
this
no-
is game. If he feels like going for game, if he doesn't think that his opponent has a sphere 3-ball in hand, this is game.
Yep.
Is it worth it though?
I say fuck
probably.
yeah. I push. There's literally one card in the hand you do not know. Is there a possibility of it being a hand trap? Hell yeah. Is it high? Not really. Your chances are pretty good.
Dragon is lethal. Damn, he's right.
Kochi Dragon's lead.
Yeah, he's going for it. He said, "Mama ain't raised no bitch.
Yeah,
We pushing."
yeah. I think this is gonna pay off for Rex because I don't think Zrk has a hand trap. This is just me with my instincts and no actual expert opinion here. I don't have X-ray vision. Wait, what?
I'm gonna go Corbage just in case as well. So this is gonna spin the roar back to deck, so he won't get the roar back.
Okay.
On the next standby
Fair.
phase, just in case he does.
Oh,
that.
dude, it's nothing. I think I hit the button too early, but no, I didn't.
Hey, he's going for it. Doing it. Get out of here.
What did I say? I
Let's
said
go.
it. I said it. Bro, I knew he had that all along.
There's no, it is. He said hand traps, man trap.
Yeah,
All right.
There was the
Let's
chance
go.
was just so low. There was no way that I would not be going for game right now. That brings it to 5-4, the closest this match has been since we literally finished game one. So, Chicks with Dex is not to be counted out. They said we are not going to go down with a pathetic 2-pointer or no pointer or 3-pointer. We're going to be coming and we're going to be swinging. We're going to be winning. Sun Clan gets to bring a new player to the board. 2 of their members already out. Left is Pilot, Sporific, and Magikarp. Place your bets, folks. Who's coming up next? It has no reward. It's just literally monetary and just for fun. Let me know who you think's coming on the board. Zarix, I looked away for a second. What happened? Our man went Spider into Corbage. Corbage shot away the Thunder Dragon Dark or Duo Dark the Roar. Shot away Roar, and the man had no hand traps. We need 3 of the 4 cards in his hand. He was hoping one was not a hand trap, and it paid off.
Was correct.
Yeah, he was correct. There's no hand trap, which is what I kept pushing for. Did I coach? I don't know. Some would call me a phenomenal coach. Others would say I'm just being lucky and talking out my ass. Either way, they're probably listening to the stream and might have had some influence on it. I'm just saying. Right, Shaowz?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
At least we're all in agreement.
Your coaching is of the highest tier. Anyone
Clearly.
who's anyone would be happy to have you as their streamer, you know?
Yeah, they call me Best Coach for a reason.
Yes.
All right. For those of you that bet on Pilot, your bets are paying off. Pilot is coming on board He is cleared for takeoff. And is he about to win, is the question.
Let's see.
And they run a commercial right when it starts. Who's in the booth? Yell at them, Shaowz. Wow. If you're subbed, you don't get commercials, right, Shaowz?
Yeah, exactly.
But we're only preaching to the sub players right now.
Another reason to be subbed.
Then
you won't miss the automata play for Sister, normal summon,
exactly.
and then search Bolt, and then summon Coat, and then make Bowser. You won't miss that.
You will not.
Very, very highly competitive gameplay.
Exactly.
And interactive gameplay.
Look at that.
You're just missing because you're not a sub. And you're watching the ad right now about God knows what.
Exactly. So, for those of you that just watched the ad, welcome back. You missed intense action. I would repeat it, but I don't want to because you guys missed it because you're not subbed. So all I'm going to say is if you consider subbing, you won't miss the super awesome action that you guys just missed, and we're going to keep secret. Right, Shaowz?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Sister Coat.
You have no idea. You have no idea what he shuffled that.
Nothing. You don't know what we said. Yeah, you don't know what we said.
Even if he shuffled anything back for Sister, you just don't know.
Yeah, we could have been giving away codes for free packs online or something, and you wouldn't have known because you're not subbed.
Shaking my damn head.
Rude. Bouncer. Man, this looks oddly familiar. One set. And ends his turn. Jesus Christ. And it's Thunder Dragons. I think, honestly, Sun Clan is heavy on the Thunder Dragons. Because this is their third or fourth Thunder Dragon deck. Right? It's three. I think this is three. Or
this is their third player, right? This is the third player?
Yes.
No, there's only been two so far.
Two. That's 50%. No, this makes three.
Yeah. This is two. This is two so far, yeah.
This is two? I thought this was three.
No, because Yasha brought TG and Automat. And then Mance came in Zark with Gaia, right?
Yeah, Gaia and Thunder.
And now Gaia.
Okay, yeah,
and now Thunder.
All right, so it is three. So then I think Viper. Was it Viper that brought Thunders? Because we've seen too many of them. There's too many Thunders.
Potential, I think so. Yeah.
Thunder
I believe it was Viper that brought
Dragons. 100 Thunders. Trap card. Gonna summon the Dark from the grave. He had no choice but to use it. Because MST, obviously. It's like either use it or lose it.
Yes. And he'd rather have the body block than nothing.
Of course.
So. And, of course, if he outs the Dark by means of destruction or banish, he will get the search. So.
And I don't think we're going to see an M7 bounce here because Sister, as Shaowz would say, is under Bouncer.
Yeah, Sister is under Bouncer, so she is not in any position to come out.
Are we about to see the same exact play?
She's not in any position to come out of to play.
Is he literally going to do the same thing he just did? Is this a replay?
If the set is Bolt, potentially.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we just do it. YOLO, bro.
Bro, he opened the exact same.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Honestly. Except this time he can go Roach. So,
yeah.
He doesn't have to make a spider to lethal. He can go Roach and try to play around.
I don't know. I don't know if I think I still want to. Oh no, he's just.
Or not.
Okay.
He's just gonna push like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hit him with the coat first.
Definitely a delay there.
Takes the coat hit. Because if he doesn't.
Arcana.
Interesting.
Temperance. He's gonna end his turn here, not giving him the chance. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, he's not gonna give him the chance to get D-Draw. This time I was correct in saying D-Draw. I was like, wait, hold on. Wait, should I say D-Draw?
To use Dragon Knight Path.
I could say D-Draw this time, right? Okay, good. Just like that. Bye-bye to the Hawk in the hand to summon the Dark from the Banish pile. And that's not really a great play. Does the man not have anything else? He has something else. Okay.
He's got something.
He's got something. He better.
He can summon Duo right now. Duo can swing over the boundary.
Whoa! That's a quick 3 banish.
Snap.
That's not a Roach on the field.
And destroy the bouncer.
Yep.
That is pretty good as well.
Literally,
yes,
he didn't. He said no to the Dark effect so he could chain block with the Dark.
Yes.
The man is leagues ahead. He's not a
This
yes
man
clicker.
is 4,000 head.
Pilot,
right?
not a yes clicker. Confirmed. Actually has a brain.
Yes. There is actually a pilot within his
Yes.
brain.
That's good.
So
I like that one.
we'll be outing this board. But I mean, there is still Gaga head to worry about.
Yeah.
So like,
But he
I
needs
would
the
not
top
be-
deck of Gaga.
yeah, if he were to rip it. So I would
Yeah.
not be too excited yet.
It's not quite
There's
over.
a set.
Oh well, shit. Okay, well that sucks. I was hoping for a little more there than that.
I almost want to say it might have been better to tribute set, so like he doesn't just get one punched, but he does not get
One
punished.
punch.
There's no punish on the.
All right,
On the
no
play there, so-
punishment there. Yeah, just a set. He did not top deck a Gaga card for him to use a skill with to re-win this. The set
Now,
card is
that is, of
most
course,
likely
barring
Thousand
if he has
Thunders.
Fear Creep or another hand trap in hand, of course.
That's
If
true.
he just has another hand trap, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
you know?
kind of temperance is already we
Um,
saw. So Pilot here. Oh no, I was gonna
On his last
say.
legs. But there is a card in the back row.
Well, I think that's
we-
Thousand Thunders.
100 Thunders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it Thunder? 1,000 or 100? It's 100.
100 Thunders. 100 Thunders.
Yep. Just like that.
You're thinking of Chidori 1000 birds.
Yeah, it
You're
must be.
thinking,
It must be what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking, bro.
Just like that. Rex Core, bye. Pilot says, "What's up?" And when on his first table start is going to be able to bully off Rex Cruz. Rex Cruz.
Rex Cruz.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, tongue twisters.
I believe that's how his name is pronounced.
Yeah, I believe
That's
so
how
too.
that's how it looks by
I mean,
sounding it out.
I'm not an
Uh-huh.
English major, so 3-2, respectable.
neither am I.
Respectable.
He brought his team back a little bit after a very sad start, you could say. So
Yeah, they had a
definitely,
a little sluggish start. Yeah.
and I've seen some people put him on their fantasy league as well.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, chat was
you
going
know, I got a
hyper.
point or two out of that. I don't know what the exact numbers is, but
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, chat was going crazy, wanting to tell everybody that they better have had Rex Cruz on their fantasy team. He didn't go 8-2 like he did last week or whatever it was, 6 and something.
six. Yeah, I think it was 6-2, 5-2, something like that.
Yeah, it's still 3-2 respectable. Okay,
Yeah, still respectable.
That's a
Still
positive win
for the
rate,
season. Yeah. So,
which a lot of other
see if,
players wish they
somebody
could
else
say
can
right
come
now.
in to ride off of that momentum.
Yeah,
Um,
Pilot maybe might be the one here. If he rips like he did and plays like he did, I see no reason why he couldn't win 4 quick matches here. It's no more of a feat than a cog rank or a cog run on the ladder, right?
Right?
I'm just saying, he's just gonna win 4 more. That's it. You need 5 for cog, 4
You're
for
right.
this. Yeah, so it's not that hard. Just
Yeah,
the
simple.
duelists are a little better. It's a
If you
lot.
can hit cog, you can win 4 in a row in Team Wars. Like, or
Easy.
5 in a row in Team Wars.
Easy.
Easy clap that.
Easy. Well, yeah, no arguments there from me, Shaowz. None whatsoever.
Exactly. You have no excuse.
None.
If you can't do that, then you belong in the Reddit Discord. All right?
Reddit has a Discord?
The Duel Links Reddit Discord.
Ah.
So I actually, so recently, one of my teammates was in there, I guess, just like being a memer, and I saw him, so I joined the VC. They had like a big VC going, and I was like, these guys are very like different. Like a lot of them haven't hit cog, a lot of them don't spend money on the game, so like they don't have decks. Like
You're talking
played
about
against
the
somebody
Redditors?
who had,
Redditeers?
like, Harpies, but he didn't have Swallow's Nest, and he was playing like he was main decking like what's that trap card? Head judging. Like I'm just like, dang, these guys are doing what they can with what they got, you know.
Actually, I
It's very
actually have
nostalgic.
seen I've seen head judging on the ladder. So what you're telling me is not too shocking. In Harpy's build, I have
Well,
seen head
yeah,
judging.
I'm not for ladder. Yes, I'm not.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
for
be
ladder.
surprised to see
Yeah.
it. But it just caught me a little off guard. I was like, dang, this is like me back in the day, bro. When you start off, you don't know, like, you don't have much guidance.
Yeah,
You know?
you need the community that Team Wars provides you. to only elevate your skill and gaming level and empty your pockets and wallets, right, guys? That's exactly what you need.
Yeah.
Join the Discord. Make new friends. Those new friends will teach you how to play Duel Links. Heck, try and join a team. There's a section for looking for teams. And slap your resume on there, and you might find yourself in a match for next week where we are your lovely casters. Or some people better.
This guy that joined the table is, I'm guessing it's Tito VQ96, considering he has a 96 at the end of his name. But, you know, you typically want to show up with your, your birth name and social security.
Yeah, I was actually waiting for his vaccination card.
So, but we'll give him a pass because he has the 96 in his name. Maybe they'll say something in the chat.
They might. I doubt it. Okay, well, Pilot's thinking hard here. A little different than last game. I don't know how I feel about this mat from Tito.
Yeah, I don't dislike it.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, I kind of like it, but like the sword seems like really.
Yeah, the sword is just like
awkwardly
it's
placed.
Like coming out of the...
Yeah, can we agree it's placed weird?
It's always the icon, bro. Like the icon is always ruining it. Like, if there was no icon, like I'm not even saying this like as an icon hater. If there was no icon in this specific picture, the sword wouldn't look weird.
Yeah.
Like, like the sword just looks like it's coming out of the icon. Like it's so weird. It's not coming out of the Orgoth the Relentless. I'm pretty sure that's the name of that monster.
It is. He rolls dices and increases attacks and swings directly based on the dice roll.
Yeah.
Top tier deck right there, or top tier card. Matt, the sleeves though, they are looking a little fresh. But then the numbers doing the same thing, 7 and 18. It's kind of like
you're quite the lad.
I am. It is Gaia. Thunder Dragons obviously running many hand traps. Gaia obviously telling Thunder Dragons you can't run hand traps. I mean, you can. They're just not going to work.
Yeah, they just won't be activated.
Yeah. An obvious counter here. I'm very happy to see it. Funny thing is, though, we still have, 6 decks left from Sun Clan. And I don't think we've seen Gaia yet, right? No, it was TGs, Automats, Thunder Dragons. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But yet the second... No, we saw one. Yeah, we saw one because it lost because it bricked. Who was it, though? I'm trying to think. Was it Zerk? Zerk's first deck was Gaia. All right. We caught up. We're up to speed, guys.
Yeah, you're right.
We're up to speed.
You're right.
We are up to speed. This Gaia from Vasquez is not, or Tito VQ, Vasque, Tito, is not breaking.
Sandra's in chat is kind of speaking some facts right now.
Yeah, I am.
If you have an anime girl as your profile picture, you're pretty much a peak human being. So
I don't know.
I'd have to agree.
Hand Sandrez. I don't know. I can look in Discord, and based on Discord, one does have an anime. Two.
Clash Bros actually an outlier here.
Yeah, Clash doesn't.
Clash kind of ruined that for your team.
He did.
I don't know.
Clash has. I'm not even gonna say who Clash has, but it is not an anime girl. It is animated. It is a cartoon character. I'll give you that. It's a cartoon character. It's just not. Everyone else though definitely has anime girls. Yeah. I like that background, the square or the diamond, with the yellow and the red. It looks good. It's clean.
Yeah, it's simple.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's good.
I like it. All right, swinging in here,
piercing
battle.
We're doing some pierce damage here.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
imagine
over.
that this is probably game.
Yeah, this is
if
definitely
I had to
game.
guess.
There's you can't
I
stop
didn't.
it.
I was looking at the anime girl,
was
so like I don't
too.
know if he has Soldier Guy or not, but I'm seeing a delay.
It
So
doesn't
if I
matter.
had to guess, there's a Soldier Guy in him.
They're
And I mean, we're just drawing our whole deck,
yeah.
so like
The man.
it's like almost impossible not to draw.
I was
you
gonna
know?
say the man's about to rip 4. Wait, what? There it is.
That was
Okay, I
the-
was gonna
yeah,
say don't don't you bait me like that, Tito.
Yeah, that was the effect. That was the effect after he
Yeah.
destroyed the monster.
Right. I was like, oh god.
And that's lethal.
Yeah.
This is why you send Gaia into Thunder Dragons.
Yep.
Because you draw the nuts and you kill them,
Yep.
and they can't do anything about it
Yep.
unless they open Bouncer play. But I guess he didn't have it. I wasn't
Yeah.
bad casting, but I wasn't paying attention.
We were a little how do you say distracted.
Yes.
So
I was
Pilot
distracted by Satania. Yes. I was also distracted by Viper's,
Anime girl.
Quetzalcoatl, I think that's how you say her name. Lukoa, baby girl Dragon Maid. Was also a little distracted by baby girl Chica from Riku.
Yeah, Hypers is
who else? Let's see, who else?
Hypers is definitely or Viper Hyper.
Rex Cruz is I'm not. She looks familiar, but I don't know where she's from. Let me see who else. Fake weeb. Let's go.
I can't
Oh, the
tell.
rest of these guys don't
Is
have anime girls.
Julesend? Is that a guy
They're
or
frauds.
yeah? Yeah, these are not real. No, that one's not. That's an anime girl. And that's an anime girl. I can't tell if Julesend has an anime girl. That is not an anime girl. Tito has.
I think that's I think that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card. I forgot which one. I think it's a. It kind of looks like an Infra Noble Knight. It's like Noble Knight sub archetype in the TCG that was good at one point or something. It kind of looks like that, but I could be wrong.
It looks like it's got an umbrella of some kind. Tito has a Blackwing card. And Egg has an egg, gimmick puppet egg.
Yeah.
And Puzzles, I don't know what that is. A drill? Is that a...
I honestly can't formulate the idea of whatever that is.
That
I
doesn't
can't
look...
tell.
Shaowz, that's not a good one. That's like naughty.
Or is it? I can't tell.
Yeah, that one looks naughty. I'd ask chat, but I don't want to get banned.
Show it on screen.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to
frame
show it
one,
on screen and have
TOS
Team Wars
ban,
get
let's
a strike or something for hot tub time machines or hot tub streams or whatever.
Yeah, the meta. You know, the meta now is what's the meta now? It's that ASMR the licking one or like the
Oh yeah,
eating, what is it?
the ASMR microphones where you just it's like
Well, no, it's the
licking,
ASMR,
eating.
but there's like a subcategory for that, or like another category now. It's like they lick it, I think, or something. It's called.
Yeah, it's a microphone that looks like an ear on both ends.
Yes, ear porn, not ear porn. That's not what it would be called.
Whoa.
It's ear something.
Ear
I forgot what it's called.
stimulation.
Because there's the normal ASMR where they do like different sounds and stuff.
By
But
a
the one I'm talking about, they're out here just licking it. They basically like
Yeah.
Garo. Oh, it's Garo from One Punch Man.
Yeah, Garo from One Punch Man says is what Puzzles has.
I can't tell. It looks really on phone. It's really small.
Rex Cruz
I can't.
has Riemu from Toho. What's
Oh, okay. I can kind of see it now.
so Puzzles is a guy? Is that a guy?
Yeah, Puzzles is a guy,
Okay. Yeah, I can't see that.
but Garo's a badass, so he gets a pass for. He might as well be a waifu. Like he's a straight badass. That he's the waifu. So. Oh, they started.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Totally, like pro caster. Let's go.
Hey, we talk about the culture, all right? It's not just Duel Links duels. We talk about the Duel Links culture as well.
That is very true.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a repeat from anyone, honestly. A little shocked. By this point in the broadcast, you usually have like one repeat.
Yeah, it is kind of interesting.
Especially with
deck's
that
coming
Thunder
in, they win.
Dragon. Yeah, that Thunder Dragon brick. I'm surprised they didn't repeat that because I'm pretty sure that was game 1 for I think it was Z-Arc, right? But I guess you wanted to go to his second deck. Oh.
Yeah. It's interesting for sure. Besides, like, the streak, like, let me see. It was Automat started, and I guess you kind of don't want to run Automat against TG. TG kind of beats Automat. So, the second deck being, I forgot what the second deck was.
It's been a while, right? I mean, you've
Yeah,
also
it's
this is
been
also
like
your
an
second
hour and
cast.
40 minutes.
Hour, 40 minutes,
Yeah.
58 seconds in your second cast, so they all kind of bleed together, baby. We're going to double set with a Bouncer summon. It seems oddly familiar. This seems the main
Yeah.
play.
I feel like this is deja
I've seen
vu,
this play
we've
like
seen it
50
before.
times today, and there's only
Yeah.
been 11 duels.
What do we got from Bess? Or from Tito?
He's thinking.
Tito gonna get going here.
Are we going to see another Gaia brick here? What? No. He's got 5 cards.
He's just
no way.
calculating, bro. He's calculating.
Oh, he's deciding on if
He
that's
also
an
has to take into
MST.
account that he could potentially, his field spell could potentially
Yeah.
get bodied right now by an MST. So
Calculating. Oh.
are we gonna see that MST
Wait for it.
at the reveal? So he wants to add a dragon.
Wait for it.
Looks like it's gonna resolve potentially.
Looks like it. It resolved,
resolved.
baby.
So either no MST or he's just like big braining it and saving it for like Tretch. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I mean, because
here
I guess
comes,
he wouldn't have game, right?
I like how he's just going for it too. He's like, Bouncer gave me. I dare you, bro. Does he have something for the Bouncer? Chalice, potentially?
Yeah, you would think that's usually what they have.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Shaowz with the calls.
I mean,
Nope.
that was kind of obvious. That was kind of obvious.
Nope.
You don't just throw your Magical Knight in there with no protection. Like,
Your magic.
You know what I mean? Like,
He needs his cloak of levitation, guys. You can't. He
Yeah.
needs that dragon he rides.
yeah.
There it is.
I would say this is kind of like the lesser. I think you would prefer to have a book there. But,
Canadia.
your monster's about to get booked by Canadia.
Nope.
Because then he would at least be able to swing over the Bouncer. But I mean,
Yeah,
this is
no, he
still.
can't.
If he could set like a back row too, he's still chilling. Let's see. He had some time to think in the beginning,
yeah.
so like, I assume he had to decide on potentially back row or if he wanted to get aggressive. So there's one. Is
Yep.
it gonna be a second?
Oh no. Drum roll. Ooh, I need a drum roll sound effect. Oh, that'd be nice. Nope. End phase.
Hey, puzzles, this is alright, bro. Like, Garo has
Puzzles.
a lot of good poses, so like you could definitely find a new one and it would still look sick. So,
Yeah, because right now, here's what I'm going to tell you it looked like to me. It looked like someone was bent over, female character, and a shadowy figure was behind that character. That's what I'm going to tell you it looked like to me. That's exactly what it looks like. All
a
right.
shadowy figure.
Yeah, like a mysterious goop monster
What are you trying to say, man?
is behind
Shadowy
that bent
figure?
over character. No,
Are you
Shaowz.
trying to
No,
say-
no, no,
what
no,
are
no,
you
no.
trying to
Don't.
say?
No, no, no,
One,
no, no. I know what
Penis
you're.
chain,
No.
okay. So that Bouncer's just getting negated. Like
What's up,
chalice
Capers?
and it's eating a chalice and a chain.
Yeah.
So
That's a lot for a tiny little Bouncer that would have been resolved with a single book.
did he let go of the sister or did he let go? No, sister's still under the Bouncer. He's a menace.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a delay. Oh, okay. He stopped. I was gonna say maybe a Lance, but I guess he doesn't care. He's like, so what? Alright, so Special Dragon Fire is gonna get put up here in attack mode. You don't see that very often. It's gonna get blue in here. Fugal Shokan. is this delay on potentially? Yo, you got some homie of yours in chat trying to
Say hi. Yeah, I
some-
said hi. Caplish.
Yeah, no, but he's trying to do more than just say hi.
Oh, well, I can't do that, Caplish. Oof.
Yeah.
Dang,
That's
Caplish.
so funny.
I don't know what you did, but I'm not a moderator, my guy. I'm just a caster. My smooth, silky voice is all that I provide to the Team Wars community because
Organization.
because I'd go power hungry. I'm pretty sure they don't want to give me mod status. They know that I have a dictator type personality.
That massive ego of yours, you know.
Yeah, I have a dictator type personality. So you give me a little bit of power and it goes right to my head.
Yes.
12 years? Duel Links has only been out for like 4, right? Maybe 5?
How many years? 20. Where were we at? 21, 21?
Yeah, 2016, 17. So 5 years.
2016 for Japanese. 2017 for
US.
us Americans.
Americans.
And everybody else.
Oh, and China got it, what, last year? Pfft, they're behind.
Bro, speaking of Duel Links China, China Duel Links is actually kind of sick.
Yeah, they have auto
don't
duels
know.
at the gate. What the hell, Konami? Give me auto duel at the gate.
I've actually been playing it. I've been playing it recently. Vampires are a top deck in there, and you already know I'm in there. Like it's July.
Well, that's because they're like on the 3rd box, right? Or 4th box?
Nah, bro, they're on like box like 11.
Already?
They release boxes like every 2 weeks or something like
Wow.
that.
Well, let's
They're just pumping out content, bro.
Speaking of box release, I honestly think that Duel Links is headed in a situation where we're not going to get a box once a month or 2 times a month. I think we're getting a box every 2 months now. That's what I think
don't know,
they're
bro.
shifting towards. I think they're going to give us like a EX structure deck 1 month, and then the next month we get an actual box, mini or large, because
I
the
don't know,
card
bro.
pool
I
is
don't
getting
know.
smaller
I
and
don't know.
smaller. It just reminds me just like of like Heroes of the Storm when they'd pump out a hero like every week or every month or something, and they slowly scaled that back down because they were, running out of heroes and stuff. So I think that's what we're going to be seeing is like the box release that we have been so greatly used to with this wonderful Konami game is going to get scaled back because we're kind of little over half the cards have been seen. There are a bunch of cards that are link cards, which we don't have in the game for another year, so you can completely wipe those off the pool. So we probably have like 2,000 cards left, right? Something around there. So that's kind of the mindset I'm thinking. Is I think maybe we'll get a box every other month now instead of every month. Personally,
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm honestly not sure. Like, Konami is weird. They're too weird to like try to like create patterns or like not
to
that
predict
they
the
do have
pattern.
patterns, but sometimes they can just break that pattern. You know,
yeah,
like
it's very hard
sometimes
to
it just
predict a pattern. Yeah,
they just don't care.
Yep.
So like
True,
I try
true,
not
true.
to overthinking when it comes to Konami's
That's a good point.
decision making.
All right. Maybe I have too much invested.
You never
in
know.
that.
Who knows? Maybe they start releasing cards only for Duel Links, and then Duel Links becomes its own game. I mean, it already is, but like it's even more unique, you know? Like we already have anime only cards, so like not any that are highly impactful besides Kyroid, of course. But like, you know,
That is true, but there's not that many anime cards as well too that are not released. We're talking like what? I guess I could Google.
yeah,
it.
but that's that's where I was going with, like, in terms of maybe they go for something else, like not anime related, like they just make their own thing. But
True.
yeah. What's good, Hideki, bro? Yeah, I'm still around, chilling. You know, I have unretired
Yeah,
for
he's no longer
season
retired.
10, just so I can get 100 wins, make my record positive, potentially win the season, of course, and then I'm gonna jump right back out. So
Yeah, he's like that grandfather that
more than
received
likely.
a watch and then came back a couple months later because his watch got boring and he ran out of stuff to do. That's Shaowz.
whoa.
Yeah. Did he just
Okay, so
book Lance?
Okay, I see what happened here. So he booked the bouncer because he wanted to flip it to start swinging because he didn't rip Anima card somehow. It's kind of weird. But and then he tried to pop the bouncer and he was like, "No, I'm going to lance your monster," and that's what happened.
Okay.
But I mean, this is still a pretty. I would almost say
Fescue's in a good spot. Maybe?
Yeah.
He's got to get bigger than 27, though, right? And well, actually, he doesn't need bigger. He just needs another Sky Galloping Guy of the Dragon Champion. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
And
Bouncer likely negates this, and he can summon the what you call it, because he does control a 2300 or higher attack monster.
Yes, he does.
So he's not clogged here. Yeah. His opponent does. So he will be able to summon magical Gaia.
Yep, I think it's over. Yep.
Yeah.
GG most likely here, unless this man, for some bizarre reason, only runs one Sky Galloping Guy of the Dragon Champion. By this man, of course, I mean Tito.
That would be quite the throw.
That would be like accidentally clicked the wrong card and unclicked the other card type of sitch.
Yeah, he's got like three
Yeah.
Volcasaurus in
Yeah,
there.
by accident
3
somehow.
Adrius, and then like just some weird stuff.
Why negate
What?
that? That's a good question because
Oh
he's
my god!
he's not able.
Disgusting.
Oh, it's over. He's not able to negate in the battle phase, right? So he can't do monster. He can't do any negates in the battle phase because Galloping Guy is on the field.
Yeah.
So he really has no choice here. He's got to negate it. Like he's gonna negate it either way. Because if he doesn't negate it, he gets popped and he still loses. If he negates it, maybe he doesn't have what he needs in the hand to make a Galloping Guy.
The thing is, he probably could live if he doesn't negate. Barring his opponent needs to have Dragon's Mirror or another way to summon.
Right.
That's the only way that he was gonna die.
That's kind of the
this turn.
gamble he played for. And Tito is gonna win. So we are now in
Whereas, like, if he negates it,
game.
and his opponent doesn't have Dragon's Mirror, so he will be able to swing over the bouncer, but now he won't have to worry about him having the pop on the following turn. Obviously he had the Dragon's Mirror, so it didn't matter, but like it's still like something to consider. So like, you know, it's still game, but it is what it is.
We're tied, baby. I was literally just saying how these games have been going pretty back and forth, and it's not one-sided. And sheesh, I'm still being proven right.
Yeah, that's basically I get what you're saying, Yano. Or no, it's Giano. I remember you saying it's Giano. It's not Yano. It's Giano.
Well, yeah, but then your field's open, right? So then you're in top deck. Like all he needs is one fusion, and you still lose. Like he has the field spell.
It's not game. If he pops it, he goes to 0, and he summons. The only way he's swinging over the bouncer is if he goes Sky Galloping again. So it's not game. The only way he had lethal is if he had another Dragon.
No, because if he doesn't negate the pop, if he doesn't negate the pop though, then he's gone. It's an open field if he doesn't negate the pop.
Yeah, but then the guy goes to 0 attack.
Right, and then he summons another guy.
Yes.
Swings.
And swings. That's not game. He's at 34.
Right, and then okay.
Barring he doesn't have Dragon's Mirror.
No.
Obviously, regardless, he had game.
Yes.
Because he had the Dragon's Mirror. But the better play there is to let him pop, because then you won't have to deal with the pop on the following turn.
Yeah, okay.
That's basically what he's saying.
I agree with you, but he obviously had three ways to summon monsters. So in the situation there, it's like you're playing off of what you know, right? So it's like I can negate this and hope he doesn't have. He only has one monster
doesn't negate
summon.
The pop, Gaia doesn't get to summon anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is true as well.
Yeah, he can't summon the other guy.
No reason to negate that at all. Like he actually just had 0 reason to negate that. Thinking about it now.
Yeah. If he pops the thing, then he can't summon the thing. You literally said it when he summoned the guy. He's like, he can summon his other dragon because there's a monster with more than 2,000.
Yes, I did say that.
And then you argued against that point.
I did say that.
You did. You argued.
That was
Shaowz, you argued with yourself.
That was said.
Yeah. Oh, Buns putting us.
Play. All right.
Bun
was bad. Let's get over it. Hey.
Buns is putting us right in our place.
Hey, my day's not even over yet.
I know.
After this,
wait, what do you mean? Are you
my significant other?
Oh.
And I have to spend time with her until it's time for the war, and then I gotta come back, war, and then I got work in the morning.
Wait,
like,
so you are playing in the war, Shaowz? Is this an exclusive? Are we gonna see Shaowz on the roster? Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm not. I didn't say that. I don't know who's playing tonight.
I just got here. By the way, I got no idea what even happened, but you were 100% right, Buns. Oh, Rex Cruz, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Nice matches. You did a good job, you know, staying positive. GG's to
bring
you.
your team back.
Keep your head up. That was nice.
So we got
Triple
right.
set
Was
with a
that?
sister.
Oh, Spurific. Spurific is on now. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Gotta change the
Spurific. I
name.
gotta fix it. I gotta fix it.
Gotta fix the name. So the young sister pass, you know, you love it. You know,
Oh,
you
yeah.
love it.
Well, the triple set, I mean, that's enough.
Yeah, triple sets now.
Oh.
Boundary is just really good in this matchup. You know,
He knows he can't summon his Gaia if he's got no monster with more than, you know, what was it, 2,000 attack,
Well,
2,300?
We got Origin beatdown.
But the
Yo,
man has triple set of his
beatdown.
own.
Yo, sister control
Oh.
versus Origin beatdown.
Origin beatdown, sister control but this
Yeah,
Origin
this is-
beatdown with control because the man's got 3 sets of his
gameplay
own.
we got going here.
This is literally.
Will he save the sister?
I would
He will.
imagine that he might. I would save her too, because now you can try and go. I would say I would go for game, but he's got triple set, so I don't know if I would have saved sister there. That's kind of. Hey, Trunade, one time. I'm kidding. It's banned. I'm kidding.
Probably won't be able to make a play without it though. Is the question. I mean, it's the thing. So Bolton, okay. So he will not
Alright.
use the skill.
Oh,
It's the field spell. He
okay.
said, "Screw your grind game. I don't like you."
Yeah, he's not even gonna. He doesn't care. He's gonna just sister
sense.
sister beat, even though she has 200 attack. Okay. All right, I'm seeing your play. What's the back row there that Tito has? Whoa, hasn't been stopped yet. Sister's getting off with a free 6 here. Maybe.
Do we have something from the Gaia player? He's thinking.
Tito? It's Tito. The man's name's Tito.
Tito, yes. Tito got something for this man's sister effect.
Yeah, I believe
He's
it's
gonna
vodka.
let him exceed something.
I believe Tito has vodka for this man. Puns. I don't know if that counts as a pun. Word correlation. Is that a thing?
What'd you say?
I said Tito has vodka for his opponent. Book?
Vodka for his opponent.
Tito's vodka? You've never heard of that? It's a brand vodka?
Oh, see, I'm not a. You know what I drink, bro? I drink lemonade.
Bro, I
So-
drink water, but I've seen a commercial.
See, I don't. Who watches TV anymore? Nobody watches
I
TV
have
anymore.
no choice but to watch ads. Because I'm not subbed to the Team Wars channel.
exactly.
So you should
I don't know
totally
what an
sub.
ad is because
Because
I am subbed
then
to
you don't
Team
get
Wars.
ads. Look at that segue, guys.
Exactly.
Holy moly, we're good.
Man, you should get a
Dang,
promotion, bro.
we need a raise.
Yeah. Sister instantly to defense.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, double set from both players here. We said no grind game, but this is turning into a little bit of a grind game.
Yeah, but Anamat's grind game is a little bit better. Oh, man.
I would.
When the opponent's,
Dang, that was a top deck too. That's
yeah,
another
when the
set.
opponent, like honestly, in this situation, Utopic was legit the best top deck because now he doesn't. He didn't have to search for anything. So now all his coats.
Yep, are live.
And his head is live. Like head is always live, but his coats being live means that he has a lot of top decks.
Another book
he will
of money.
Protect the sister again. So we're just trading back row at this point.
We are.
That's basically what's going
It's
on
one for
here.
one. Who's gonna have the better back row outcome here?
Yeah.
Dang.
So Utopic getting flipped up. He's gonna get sister in again, I imagine. Will he let it go through this time? Okay, so there's the other book of moon. So we got two
Jesus
books from
Christ.
both players. Two books from both players.
F Lance
and now
though.
we got the Lance. So
Oh boy.
does he have a response for this book?
I
or for
doubt
this
it.
Lance?
Unless you got another book and he's
You
gonna
got
use it
third
on the
book?
sister. He is not.
All right, so if I had to guess, there's a potential
Phoenix Chains.
Phoenix Chain
Yep.
said if I had to make a guess,
I would also guess
because
that.
now Phoenix Chain doesn't matter. So gonna get
M7.
cheating.
Prismatic. Speaking of, I actually got a Prismatic M7 myself.
I also have a prismatic
Yeah,
M7.
I forgot how
But
I
we're
pulled
all
it.
just prismatic M7.
Yeah, I
gang.
pulled it and I
Let's go.
forgot how. But it was like, oh shit, I got a Prismatic M7. Let's go.
I pulled it out the box that it came in. I was streaming live to my APK brethren, and then it happened, and we were all poggers, all three of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was it in the it was in the mini, right?
It was in a main box, and then it went to selection box.
Yeah, it's in I think I
recently.
pulled it from the selection box, the new mini that was out. That's the one I think I
Okay.
grabbed it from. Cuz I was
Yeah.
searching for skill, breakthrough skill, and that's kind of it.
Oh my god! Don't ask me about my breakthrough skill, bro.
I got one.
Even though one of them,
no, I think I had
was
two.
prismatic. One of them is prismatic.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, pretty nice. But it's part of the reason why I even came back to the game, because like
Oh god, really?
I for some reason opened the selection box, and I got like 3 prismatics, and that hasn't happened in a very long time. So
I think
and all 3 of them being somewhat relevant. I got the new Stratos as prismatic. I got
Oh,
the breakthrough
nice.
skills as prismatic.
That's
so 2 of the
impressive.
new cards is prismatic. Insane.
is he about to
um,
overlay a Gaia?
Okay, is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm holding
wants
it
that
for
pierce.
suspense, and yes, in fact, he is overlaying the
He wants
Gaia.
that pierce.
He wants that big pierce, huge
That-
pierce,
That
ginormous pierce.
Big boy damage, boy.
Well, it was
Let's go.
fiended, so it makes sense.
Yeah, so might as well play through it. He really wants to out this monster, so his opponent is just dead drawing, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, like there is also the argument for leaving it on the board so that wait, does he have a on-field effect? No, right?
No,
The origin?
no, it's in graveyard.
Yeah, only engraved.
Well,
So-
it has the you can tribute this guy or discard this guy or something and do a normal summon. Yada yada yada. Yeah, or
you can
search.
tribute it?
Yeah, it's a search, right? Hold on. I'll
No,
read
that's
through it right
the
now.
that's the other one.
Oh, is that the?
Oh wait, he's treated as a tribute. Oh, okay, never mind then. So leaving him on board, he can still summon it with the magical night Gaia. So, oh, this is combo, bro. This is combo
It is.
because we know he has Curse of Dragon
We
in hand.
do.
So
Suspense is building
this might actually be it for the boy
for
Spirific.
Spirific.
Because like
because
he
then
not
if he
only
gets
does he have to
big,
deal with the back row still,
yeah, he's still got
he's
one
gonna
back
have to deal
row.
with this massive.
Ginormous. Nice top deck, says Picora.
Yeah,
You are
that was
correct.
probably one of the best top that he could get. It was getting to a magical night.
He was in top deck mode and wait, did somebody gift me a sub?
Yo,
No, it's just free sub. We get free emotes in Team Wars? Nice.
and Tito's gonna finally give. I would have. I'm calling it early. Tito's gonna give Chicks with Decks the first
First time lead, yeah.
of the war.
I wish I could look back at the way the vote went down, but I think Sun Clan actually got more people to think they were going to win. So
Is there a way to bring that up?
I know if you're a mod on the channel, you can bring it up because I bring it up for DLE and stuff, but I can't. I don't see a way to see it.
Yo,
on here.
someone in chat, come through.
Yeah,
bring it up
mods. Let's go. Can you give us numbers? All right, nobody's in chat. Cool. Oh, I got the perfect sound effect for that. Mods, come through.
Gaia to defense. That's kind of sad.
It was crickets,
I'm trying
guys.
to think,
It was
what's his way
crickets.
out of this? I can't really think of a way out
I
of
mean,
this.
I could
Like-
think of one if he has a coat and a bop, but I mean, with one back row set, that's not gonna happen. Oh, easy.
There's this game.
Bye.
Game is lethal play is also really good. So
Yeah, this works too. Bye.
because I'm thinking like if the back row has to not be real for Spirific to be able to come back from this,
I agree.
but he's not going to get a chance to come back from this because
He about to die.
Tito's just gonna swing in for that big boy damage. So
Gaia and Tito putting in work here. Holy moly. If Tito wins this will be his 3rd win in a row.
yeah,
Bringing chicks with
I mean,
decks.
not if he will win this.
Well, I mean, hey, there could
You
be
can
like
put
a
the score up right
random
now.
ass Sphere Karibo in Spurfix hand, the one guy that runs Sphere Karibo. And
Nah,
it will
bro.
work because he doesn't have the field spell, so it's not like a dead Sphere Karibo.
Nah, bro, ain't no sphere around these parts, bro.
Mod check, mod check.
Mod check.
Sterling Thunder says it
93,
was
96?
96 for Sun Clan. Eternal says 93.
That's still a lot.
That's
93%.
huge.
If Chicks with Decks wins, someone is eating tonight, bro. They're having steak with lamb
Oh my!
and
yeah.
mashed potatoes. Like,
If you voted for Chicks with Decks to win and they win, bro, you could get that what do they got down here? Is it VIP status? Get a free Discord Nitro for $199.99 or get a free Team War sub for $99.999. That's
yes,
possible.
those are your best options. To be fair.
All right, looks like we're going to see a repeat. Before the match even ended, they said in Discord we're repeating this. This is SunClan saying this. So they knew they were going to lose. So we knew ahead of time. I just didn't want to spoil it for you guys that there was nothing in his hand that could have stopped him from winning.
I think I could have made a guess.
So
Yeah.
Spurific takes his first L with it. He's going to repeat here. Hopefully he's going to learn from some of the mistakes that he made in the first match. And we're good to start. Half repeat used for SunClan. So I got to mark that bad boy up. First repeat used. And I was just talking about how we hadn't seen a repeat used yet.
Yeah.
And they are on the table, and the spectate button is live, folks. So here we go, jumping in for our first repeat match. What we just saw, about to see it again, but maybe with a different outcome. Who knows?
Yep. See how
7%.
Spurific's able to maneuver this guy this time.
Yeah. And this time, they actually swapped on me. Holy shit.
Yeah, we get some Yami Yugi music now
So
instead
I'm going to
of
do
some
this.
Yuma and Astra music.
No, not this.
It's almost like I prefer neither song.
All right, so Spurific took L. He's
you
down
need
to
get
one
your,
deck.
your duelist pass, bro. Wait, I think I have a different song up. Yeah,
Alright.
I got the Antinomy TG song going for
Did
for
you
Yami
get
Yugi,
the
so
duelist pass?
I'm chilling, but the chat, I don't know, man.
Did you get the duelist pass?
Well, there's a free week. What you call it?
Oh, yeah, free
Free
weeks.
for a week. Yeah.
I honestly feel like it was like, Konami, your game's crashing. Why are you giving us this? It's like, fix the game.
Your game is crashing. You need to worry about something else.
Yeah, you need to worry about other stuff than giving us a chance to listen to whatever bad music each character has.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, this is
Relax.
a stupid
If
opener
there's
for
one thing this
Spurific
game
here.
got right, it's the music. All right.
A lot of them, the worst one, I'm changing my mind. The worst music for any character is the music that they used for the Duelist Road Cowboy event to unlock Plain, whatchamacallit? Plain Dude. What's his face?
You mean hot boy band Callan?
Callan. Yeah, Callan. Regular Callan, not Dark Signer
You didn't like
Callan.
his song?
His song was on repeat after 15 seconds. So if the duel went over 15 seconds, you literally heard the same riffs. It was, I wanted to blow my screen up.
Bro, that song was lit.
No, it was lit. I thought it was beautiful. Yeah, the cowboy song, it was beautiful. But
Yeah.
then after 15 seconds, it replayed the same track. I'm like, all right, well, somebody didn't hire a composer for longer than 15 seconds because this shit's annoying.
I don't know, man. You're spitting your takes right now. I don't know. I'm not liking it. Bouncer and Glove. Okay.
I mean, double set though, Spurific. So
Yeah. There's an argument for. I guess double set kind of makes it,
it's a little hard.
and also Bouncer. Well, I was gonna say there's an argument to, like, maybe not put the Glove on board. But
Yeah.
then the Gaia won't. If they have like Chalice, for example, instead of Book, being able to swing over the gloves makes them big boy, big boy Gaia.
Yep.
I mean, 2 sets.
Nope.
And there's a book anyway, so.
Book of Moon
2
says.
sets,
Nope.
probably feels pretty safe.
All right, let's see what if any of these 2 back row are live from Sporific.
No one of them is not an MST because everything went off without a hitch. So.
Yep. Oh my. What the? I feel like there's delays though, right? Oh!
Nope.
A Book of Moon. But is there a certain green card in his hand? God. I feel like Dragon's
It
Mirror. There
is.
it is. Bro, I feel like every time Gaia activates Dragon's Mirror, like turn 2, like they just win. Like it's just so like.
If he didn't have that other set though, I'd definitely be calling this for Tito right now. But that second set could still be another Book of Moon. We did see 2 from Sporific last match, maybe 3 actually. Did we see 3? I know for a fact we saw 2. We also saw 2 from Tito, at least.
Yeah.
And no hesitation
this
there.
is going
Holy moly!
Yeah, this is going through.
Dang. Okay.
That other back row must not be worth
Yeah.
using, or it's just
needs
not
to
good?
wait. Yeah, I guess.
Because if it was Lance, he probably would have lanced the Bouncer when he activated Book.
Mm-hmm.
So potentially could be a bluff set.
Yep. And we know back row from Tito here, but he does have his Gaia pop still, so it's not complete devastation. We're gonna see a coat
Gotta
here.
be careful though, because if that's a Bolt set, he has Bolt. We know he has Bolt. Pretty sure.
Do we?
I missed the first turn because we were talking.
We definitely
about
were.
something. Let me see. He has Bolt. Yeah, he has Bolt.
He added
like,
the bolt, so he needs
kind of
to.
has to deal with this now.
He has to
or
pop the
Gaia
coat.
/ Field Spell gets bolted. So
He's got to pop that coat. We are not coaching.
But then again, if he, what's in his graveyard actually?
He has
He
nothing
actually
for coat.
kind of has to take it because if he bolts, he can just go.
He can't fish anything out with coat though. He just goes into a 4.
No. But if he does pop the. Wait, let me think about this before I say.
All right. Well, he pops, turns into.
Actually,
2
no.
rank
This
force.
is not. It's not enough, anyways. So he will pop. Okay. I was gonna say because he could swap out the bolt for something else, but like, it doesn't. It's not. There's no lethal play that Sporific can make here. I don't think.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna try. He's swapping the bolt out. It wasn't his hand. There's head. Is that a do plussing? The summoning one? Wait. Oh, he special summoned the coat. I missed that. Whoops.
I kind of missed that too. I'm not gonna lie.
I legit thought it was his normal summon.
Yeah,
I'm an
so then
idiot.
it was actually better for him to just take it,
It was. It was double bolt.
and it doesn't matter because
Actually,
the bolt was set.
it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah, because he would have lost either way.
Yeah, so Sporific's gonna take this double here.
Yeah, because popping coat didn't save him. He still bounces. He still searches the head. The head still gets summoned. The head still does resummons, and yeah, GG.
The head still does head stuff.
Yeah, head still gives head effect.
Yes.
And yeah, he's setting up
There's
for a
nothing gonna
possible
stop head
follow-up.
from giving
but
head.
Nope, there's going to be
Right.
nothing here. Sporific's repeat is going to pay off. Sun Clan is going to make this bad boy tied again, courtesy of the repeat.
You do not want to fall behind here after such a strong lead for almost the whole war.
Yeah,
You know?
Sun Clan pretty much had that. Dead to Rights and Rex Cruz is the one that turned it around for him. So, can Chicks with Dex capitalize on this? Is Tito the answer?
The second deck is TG one time. Let's go. Oh, Tito's back.
Shaowz, not gonna lie, I wasn't listening because I had to step away for a second. But
Hey, it's quite alright, my young lad.
oh, this bad boy is tied again, folks. Spurific back on the bottom. That's most definitely
Well,
most,
that's a do draw.
and that is probably a Harpies on the top. Oh, a phenomenal discard with the draw too. It's a
Could
glove.
also be a tri-mid.
You really think you'd
I-
partner Trimids with
The guy?
Gaia?
I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying it could be. Because
Okay.
both kind of lose to Wait.
No, I think Harpies is probably gonna have a better partnership with Gaia. But hey, I've been wrong before. All right, Shaowz, you're gonna do quick castings, and I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, Tenma. What's up, Tenma? Yes, sir. We back. Better than ever. I mean, I'm a little. My brain's a little hurt today. I don't know. I've been making mistakes. I've been saying wrong things. But you know, we chilling. I'm also a little hungry, but that'll be fixed later. Got some good old little draw plays. So see what he decides to make turn one. He didn't search for that. So unless he drew into more back row. Like if he had two back row and he just drew more back row. Oh no. Okay, there's a scare. Yeah. So he's gonna go for a head here. I mean a coat. See, look. See, I'm already messing up. See. So coat, summon back the boy. Will he exceed summon? Is there anything worth making? Bolt, field spell. No back row pop for you. There's an heraldry in his extra deck. It's definitely worth making. But nope, it's gonna go Roach. Roach does deal with the Cyber / Harpy, so Roach double back though. Pretty good. It essentially forces his opponent to go into another means of play.
All right, I'm
route of
back.
Play.
What did I miss?
So, Roach set 2.
That's it.
Field
That was like
spell
5 minutes.
Got popped by.
Tenma says it's NightFox and Shaowz cast best duo. What Tenma is referring to is Shaowz and I are defending champions of best caster duo from season 9 of Team Wars. So yeah, thank you, Tenma. Nice to see you.
Yeah, Tenma's a homie. Oh,
Yeah. So Shaowz and I go together like peanut butter and jelly, or mayonnaise and peanut butter.
Mayonnaise and peanut butter.
Both a wonderful combo. Yes, mayonnaise and peanut butter.
That sounds hella weird.
It is. That's why we go together just like mayonnaise and peanut butter.
Oh, I see.
Okay, we're both
Big
weird.
brain. We are both weird.
Yeah, we appeal.
I assume you're the mayonnaise and I'm the peanut butter.
Well, I didn't think this through now, did I? We together. How about
Not
this?
by any specific means. Just pointing it out there.
No, I think
Yeah.
Oh, Book of Moon. Roach is not going to be able to do anything here unless he has an F Lance, which he does.
Yes.
Let's
There's
go.
the lance.
The Lancing of the Thefts. Oh, a double book.
What's
Is
better
this a
than
double
one
lance?
Book of Moon, 2 Book of Moon.
And what's better than 1 F Lance? 2 F Lance? Well, there's really.
Nope.
A Book of Moon.
Yeah, it's a Book of Moon.
What's better than 1 Book of Moon? 2 Book of Moon.
What's better than
Book of Moon? 3 Book of Moon.
3 Book of
Are
Moon.
we gonna see a 4th Book of Moon on the Harpy player flipped down his own monster with the 4th Book of Moon? Are we gonna see that?
No,
That's the question.
I don't think so. I would think we would have seen Tito do that already. Okay, well, I guess the synchro play is going to hold off here. No back row sets. My man
Yo.
has a shot.
Yo,
Spurific. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Roach flipped. Shaowz yawning.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry. That's the 4 hours of sleep I had this morning.
Yeah, me
Sorry,
too.
guys.
I'm in the same boat. I tried to take a power nap. Didn't go so well.
I woke up and I had to do stuff straight. I did the stream in the morning, and then I went to go grind Chinese Duel Links and another game that I've been playing. And I've been doing that since up until 2 o'clock when I went to go take my shower for this war. So, yeah,
You heard it here,
Spurific is in a
folks.
pretty tight spot. He kind of needs like a back row here
Ooh.
Okay.
I
So,
mean,
this at least does deal with both
yeah.
monsters.
Yeah, that kind of helps, but it's not.
The problem is that the roach is easily outable. Since not perfect. Tito doesn't have to rely on only Cyber Slash. He can just Tito him and swing over. So.
In the draw phase.
Yeah, I definitely argue that Terrific is not in a advantageous spot right now.
Yes, Perfect had a shot to bring it, basically full circle here, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know. That was an underwhelming top deck, I think.
Yeah.
And I don't
Because
think...
he could go head there, but head's not game.
No, it is
that's
not.
The problem. And he doesn't have a sister, so he won't be able to manipulate the levels to get him to a 6.
No, he'd be stuck with a 4.
And then he won't be able to get the draw. Because it'll be a 6 because he has to.
Well, he'd be a 6, but it'd be 2 4s and a 6. So.
Yeah, so he won't be able to get the draw. It's just not good. Situation.
Ooh, Feathers
Whereas
Rest.
you could just swing like this and it's the same outcome,
Yeah, Feathers Rest here being used before Harpy hits the board to try and draw into most likely a play here, sending back both Perfumers and a Chandler. Did he top deck
that is
one
kind of desperate.
Yeah, that's
pretty really desperate.
You usually
so now
see
you're
that.
locked out of your extra deck.
Oof.
I guess if you just draw a book.
Yeah, that works. I mean, hopefully he has something to swing over it though, or at least go into the Harpy. 2 cards in hand. You only got a +1 for that too.
A Channeler plus discard would be kind of nuts right now.
Oh, it's a vanilla.
That is not what I said.
Oh, but that's that's okay.
No, it's not. It's not. What I said clears the board.
Yeah. But this is good too. So this will at least get him.
Yeah. But
Harpy Lady on the field.
Automat, the only way Automat doesn't
he wins next turn because of head, probably.
If he doesn't get Automat off the top. Yeah. So this is still pretty interesting. He actually could just swing over both, just like this.
He could.
It's probably better.
I was gonna say it might actually be a better play in all honesty too. Because you don't have any back row to trigger your Harpy Lady, right? And you have 2 bodies on the field to protect, so you're not going to get OTK'd. So this, I would argue, is the better outcome here.
Yeah.
And the only thing he can go into is win monsters. He is locked out of his extra deck courtesy of Harpy's Feather Rest.
Well, that rest really came through. Yes, Spirific still does have a skill left, Buns. Yes.
Caster's coaching resilient. Oh, Resilient, sorry.
Yeah, that's what you come in here for.
Yeah, you come here for the top. Yeah, you come here for the NightFox Shaowz Best Duo Season 9. You come here for the NightFox Best Call Season 9. Come here for the NightFox Best Rookie Season 9. Come here for the NightFox Best Overall Caster Season 9, baby. Let's go! Defending champion. Shaowz and I swept everything we were nominated for. Not bragging, just saying. Actually, it does sound like I'm bragging. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Shh.
Your ego, bro. Your ego.
This is why I can't have power, Shaowz. I have dictator-like person. Oh my! Not even a delay. That man used the skill faster than you could draw the card.
A millisecond.
Holy shiz!
There was no. Bro,
oh
that
my!
Was frame 1 activation.
Yeah, I didn't even know he could do it that fast.
His finger was ready to activate, bro.
He's got to be that
was a speed run.
He's got to be playing on a cell phone.
Good lord.
There's no way you can do that on PC. The mouse doesn't move that fast.
From Tito, I don't know why he opted to go slash when you just lose to Spider. To any head top deck or any top deck that gets him head is game. Yeah. Whereas if he left it the way it was before, he just outs the board, which is still pretty bad. But
yeah, I mean, head still gets summoned. Head still does the stuff, yada yada, but he don't have game.
Yeah, you don't die. So that's.
But let's be honest, though.
I don't know.
Let's be honest. Tito couldn't have top decked anything to recover from that anyway.
You were right. Yes. You gotta play to your outs, and your outs is your opponent just dead drawing back row. You know.
Yeah.
And then if he draws back row, and you top deck, let's say Swallow's Nest or your own back row, you can still grind this out.
That was Tito's.
To, him ripping head, and or as opposed to all right, if I make this play, then like I'm for sure dead if he rips out of my card. You know, like that's not. Come on, bro. You gotta play me out.
Resilient dude didn't listen anyway. That's priceless. That was Tito's set. He was on his second deck, guys. I just hadn't updated that right before I went to the restroom. So we are going to see a new player hit the board. Okay, it's not going to be Tito.
But it's terrific. We'll take that any day of the week. You know, get that lead right back over to Sun Clan here. 1-1. Oh wait, no, is it lead?
No, it's Sun Clan just took lead.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
I wasn't sure if it was 7-7 or if it was 8-7.
Yeah, it's 8-7.
But it's 8-7, right?
It's 8-7, yep.
Okay, yeah.
This is literally...
Comes down to puzzles.
Yeah, it's close. We were just making jokes on Puzzles' image here. So
yeah.
Is all that going to rile him up to want reverse sweep here with the whatever he brings to the final 2, possibly 3 matches? 3 if they want to win, 2 if they want to lose.
Puzzles Luna coming.
Oh,
no?
I mean,
Lunalight is actually pretty good right now, in this matchup, for sure. Also, like, real talk, Lunalight in the back, could be like devastating if they don't have a way to deal with it. You know.
Yeah, I don't think anybody. I saw based on the sheets. I think one team brought Lunas. I think I only played 2 games with Lunas, so I don't think it did too well. I don't know if any other teams brought Lunas earlier this weekend, but I don't know. Unless Shaowz is playing Lunas tonight.
Like if let's say Lunalight comes in, claps Onomet, and if Magikarp's 2 decks are like Gaia Onomet, like that's a little scary for Sun Clan because Lunalight, barring it is a 3-card combo.
Yep.
It's not impossible to pull off, especially if they go second, and of course they play a bunch of hand traps.
Right.
But like, obviously in Gaia's case, they don't care in that case. But like,
correct.
It can be scary. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if a Lunalight does drop down here, it could be quite the interesting end of the war. Now, of course, all of this doesn't matter if one of those last 2 decks is Thunder Dragons. Then it comes in and it just farms Lunalight. But like, you know.
Dark Lord E-Sabers, bro. It's like where are we going? A year ago.
A year ago?
Yeah, a year ago. When the meta was Lunalights, Dark Lords.
Oh yeah.
And E-Sabers.
Yeah.
That's actually E-Sabers is further. I don't think it was ever Lunalights, E-Sabers, and Dark Lords in the same meta, was it?
Yes, it was. When Lunalight came out, I mean, Lunalight wasn't like super meta contender, but it was relevant in that meta at a rogue level, and it was like Element Sabers and Dark Lords, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was. And I know for a fact it was because I played it in the first MCS I've ever played, and I played Lunalight.
Dang. And you know what I played in my first ever MCS, Shaowz?
What?
Dragunity? Yes.
Yeah.
5 and 7, or sorry, 4 and 3, whatever. Just one shy of making it top cut. Stupid ass Blackwings in my final match. I was literally 4 and 2, 1 win and I'm in, 1 lose and I'm out. My final match is Blackwings, and he opened his stupid. He went, was it first, right? And it was just utter slaughter. It was sack or B sack.
Yeah. It just be like that sometimes, bro.
Yeah, Minnie wants us to get clips for the highlights. Minnie, you should have came in here 2 hours ago in 30 minutes and told us that. I would have clipped every freaking thing. We got 3 games left. I mean, I could probably muster something. I like to watch stuff on YouTube. Okay. People to clip cool moments from the streams, post them in highlights clips, and there's a chance they will be featured in the corresponding weekly highlight reel. That sounds like a weekly series that I do every Wednesday called Replay Roundup. But that's another thing.
Yeah, follow. Make sure you subscribe to NightFox on his YouTube channel.
Thanks, Shaowz.
You know,
I do
he's always
Twitch
pumping
too.
out that premium Duel Links content.
Hell yeah! This morning, 10 a.m.
Up,
Red Eyes, King of Games, 3rd time in the month of August. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Any
also,
part?
hitting up. If you got a cool replay, and he deems it worthy, you can end up on.
Yeah, you can end up
Replay
on my
Roundup.
YouTube channel.
So-
YouTube channel for Replay Roundup. Let's go. Anyway, any part of the stream casted by this duo is a cool clip, says Toledo. Oh, you so kind. For those of you wondering what the delay is, we are waiting for the player to either leave the table or for the other player to jump down a table. Because the table is currently occupied by 2 people, and one of those people should not be on the table. So,
Yeah, it looks like Tito, after he lost, he tossed his computer out the window.
yeah. Well, I
So,
didn't want to throw
I
names
guess
out.
he will be on that table until the room dies. So
Yeah, well, Shaowz is just throwing people under the bus. I was trying to keep it, unanimous. Maybe I accidentally got on a table and just don't want to leave. But
Nah.
nope.
it's kind of obvious, if someone doesn't leave the table, that means that
The
it's
loser,
the loser.
yeah.
And we all saw Tito get,
Dang, we're going.
automobbed.
I guess there's
So-
some rule that I'm not aware of, but yeah, we're jumping rooms.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. Yeah,
Dang.
bro. Tito lost and unplugged his Wi-Fi and threw his toy,
And hit his
his
microwave
phone
on popcorn.
into the toilet.
Yep.
and
microwave
plus
on popcorn.
So that's the last time we're gonna see Tito for the next couple days.
Yep. He's not coming back till next week and find out if he's playing or not. Someone check GG Tour. No, he's still on the table, so he's not playing on GG Tour. There's no way.
Bro, he pulled up his second account.
Bro, I have
I
3
forgot.
accounts. I didn't think of that. Maybe I could do it.
All right.
Yep, I'm leaving. I'm
All
going
right.
to the new
We're
room.
bouncing out of this room. Tito will die in this room alone. That is kind of sad when you think about it, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
The room will forever be open until he leaves. All right,
Oh,
the
I got
room
today's
number is 662444. Wait, was I supposed to say that out loud?
I think the room number was 69420.
What are you, 12?
Oh, 6942012.
I think it's 1919 2036. Brah.
Oh, it's 1337 8008. There it is.
Yeah, that's the one. Ooh, let's give him the old room number. That'd be funny. They can all go poke at Tito.
Yeah, they go all mess with Tito. So then he won't die alone. That's kind
Yeah.
of nice.
Oh, dang, I
All
was
right,
supposed
sorry,
to...
I'm really slow. I'm coming. I hope he doesn't get OTK'd in the first turn. It's kind of funny.
Well, so far they're just holding. Spurifix on the bottom. Tito is no longer on the top. It is now Puzzles.
Puzzles comes in with an FTK. Let's go.
Puzzles
Are you
is
gonna miss it?
now playing, and Puzzles is on the top. And Puzzles has both his decks. Wrong click. There it is.
It's like we're bringing the mirror match.
Two, 4, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, Yasser literally put in work for
Yeah, for real.
for them.
He's kind of put the team on his back. Although Spurfix 2-1 right now.
Yeah, I fixed it.
You got up with that.
I fixed it.
Okay. My stream is just bad delay then.
Nah, it's.
Um,
I always go through the numbers. And,
Yuma Lunalight Pog. Yeah, bro. It's on my Lunalight. Let's go.
yeah, you know what? I mean, I would love to see that because it definitely wouldn't work, but it'd be hilarious. That'd be worth clipping, right? Right, Minnie? We'd clip
Yeah.
that. Let's go.
Yeah, you see him go sister play, right? And you're like, all right, just a turn 1 bouncer, and then he activates Lunalight Fusion at the
Oh
end of
my god.
it.
No, he activates Tenki and then Moonlight Fusion. Let's go.
Oh,
yeah.
Like, ah.
uh,
How you outing that board? I don't think it'd be enough cards for Saber Dancer, so like Cat Dancer plus Bouncer.
yeah, that
Noted.
would be something. That'd be tough. Like, are we? Because we know Spurifix not playing Luna Light Fusion. We'll call it Luna
Oh,
Fuse.
not that we know of.
Yeah.
Imagine. That's the secret tech, bro. You just run one, right? For the mirror match for when they come in the bouncer. And then you go like one fusion, 2 monsters in deck, or you draw one in them. Bam.
Of money.
Cheese play.
Back row set though from Puzzles. Sister says, "What's up?" Sister gets adding. Wind makes me think he has the bolt in hand.
Or either that or he's afraid of that back row.
Well, obviously, this is usually when you toggle on if you are Puzzles, so you can get an idea of what he's going to add to his hand. So once he adds it to his hand, you have an opportunity to activate your disruption. If you're going to do it, now is the time to do so. He is not.
I think the mind game here is that, all right, if I activate whatever I have in my back row, and then he just wins if he continues his play. The other thing is that he could just go activate bolt, and then he's not ready, and he has to chain whatever the back row is, unless he doesn't target the back row. So like, I think it's more risky to play into the, because you know he has the win. He searched it, so
Right.
you might as well just hold it until you're in a position where.
Since he adds
If it's
wind,
a
you don't
Pokemon-
activate your back row. That's a guaranteed. You only activate it if you see him add something besides wind, right? And hope he doesn't have wind in his hand already. That's when I would like flip the sister, pop the sister, whatever. But
Especially like if okay, there's the bolt, so he
Yeah.
does have it.
he does.
So you will force it out right now.
He will.
It
It's
will
a
be
book of money.
moon.
Leaves the coat, flips the sister. Coat can't swing over the gloves, can't swing over the bouncer. Wind is still an option here. We knew it was there. A Mancer.
Yeah, a
Whoa, that's a first from Sporific. We hadn't seen him play that one yet, or if he did, we totally missed it because
We've
Shaowz and I
only
have been.
I think we've seen him throw it back into the deck, but we haven't seen him like actually use it.
Okay.
So
Lancer hits the board. That's a 4. Something big enough to take out the bouncer, or are we just farming
Gonna go Samurai.
But do you want to utilize him right now? Looks like he does.
yeah, I guess he does.
Samurai is
to
going to
save
be
fighter for
clearing
later.
the board. Mancer gets
Yeah.
boosted. 24. Easily deal with the bouncer. Easily deal with the gloves. And now, puzzle. Top deck mode.
Definitely worth getting rid of. Just utilizing this now so you can save whatever you have in your extra deck. You know. Also, I don't think he had a way to out both monsters.
Yeah, he's
without,
going ahead.
Going into this stuff.
There's no. That sucks too, because it's like anytime you do this and he has cards in the hand, you know he's getting head next turn.
Yeah.
It's like,
Crazy.
damn it.
Cards in hand, head next turn. This is
Yep.
a true combo.
Whew. I actually think Spurfic might lose. He doesn't have pure lethal.
He does if there's a bolt, because I don't think he used bolt yet. So
He
bolt comes down right now in this game.
didn't add bolt. He added wind. So unless he adds a bolt or draws one from head, maybe he's banking on a bolt here. No, he has it. Oh no.
Yep.
Nope.
That's lethal.
Doses. That will be game. Easy M7, easy send back to hand, easy swing. We're hoping for them dial-ups, microwaves. This is what we're looking for. Are we going to get it? Nope.
Makes a bouncer for
Nope.
for BM.
No, that
Alright.
would lose. Double
lose.
set too. Damn.
Yeah. If he wouldn't lose, he just would
give him an
negate
extra
whatever he
turn.
summoned next time.
Yeah, he'd give him an extra turn.
Yeah.
And just like that, puzzles. Boom. Tying this
take that.
bad boy back up. We are
So it comes down
8
to
and 8.
the last
Holy
player.
moly.
This is Magic Card.
Dang, guys. This has been like every game I've casted last week and this week. Well, it's only been I cast one last week and this week. Literally 3 hours. Every one of them. This one's at 2:40. We still have at minimum 2 games.
The war I casted this morning was it went 9 to 9.
Yeah,
So
and I
10
watched.
10
Yeah, I
hours.
watched. I looked at the sheet later.
Yeah. So
Because I think I tuned in when it was like
definitely,
6-4.
Used to 3-hour wars at this point, and last week too. Last week was a 3-hour war for
I did the 3-hour
that
one,
I
yeah.
played in,
Dang.
and we didn't. It wasn't even like 10-9. It was 10-7. It was still 3 hours. Like, good lord. Same with I think the war I casted last week too. It was like 10-8 or something like that. So,
It's
these wars, it's competitive. It's not easy. I mean, there are people that have got streaked on, but
yeah.
compared to last season there was a lot of streaks.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, like, would the format benefit from losing, going to 4 versus 4, and make it a 1st to 8 versus a 5v5?
Can't change it, bro.
I mean,
It's not Team Wars, bro.
Why
Team
wouldn't it
Wars has been this way.
be? I know. I'm
years.
just saying, would more people be interested in watching shorter wars? Opponent bolts, searched
Potentially.
wind, was worried about the turn ending if sister got hard booked. Says Blarajan. We are waiting for Magikarp. He is waiting to evolve into Gyarados to make his way to the table because Magikarp has no legs and Gyarados can fly. So he just needs to evolve and scoot on over. Do-do. Do-do. Well,
Trying to think about what Bun said.
would Bun say Spurfic didn't need to waste his book then? Waste? It was getting picked off, wasn't it? No,
Normal
no, it
Sister
wasn't.
Gets negated, but because he already had the bolt in hand, so like Normal Sister gets negated, bolts the, probably summons something first, then bolts, and he doesn't yet. I guess he doesn't really have to book in that scenario. Like,
Yeah, I see what he's saying. He's saying Spurific's book on Bouncer wasn't necessary.
yeah.
He should have just sistered.
I mean, if he hard books, like
Coded.
he hard books,
Yeah, that
have book to protect next turn. Like, I don't think it's that bad.
it just gives both players an extra turn to try and win, I guess. And I think either with the fact that we saw a bolt from puzzles makes me think that him just setting book. Well, he had double set, didn't he? No, he had one set. Just him setting
one
book,
set, yeah.
passing with the sister down. That's still loss. So I think actually I don't disagree with. I don't think it was a waste, right? I think it was kind of necessary.
I think there was a risk to both.
Yeah, I think both had a
Those.
risk, and I think this one had less risk, I guess. If you're like crunching numbers, I don't know. I'm not a rocket scientist or anything, but well, each team gets a 15-minute combined timer that they share in between rounds. So I don't know if this is some kind of head games from Sun Clan here to try and razzle-dazzle the chicks with decks. Make them sweat a little bit because, I mean, they don't have any more players, right? So grind that clock down, make them sweat, make them lose a little bit of concentration, make them wonder what's going on, check their microwave, see if their internet's on. And then all of a sudden you join the table and bam, you win.
Yeah. All right, well, the game started.
Yeah, it has.
Also, I mean,
and
there's a lot to think about, you know, in terms of how they go about it. What decks they want to send in, of course. So. Ooh, we got a Yami Yugi. Is this the Thunder Dragon? Or is it the
it's a Fire
Fire
Kings. Jinx.
Fire Kings?
We literally did that in sync.
Yeah, we did.
It was no Backstreet Boys, baby. That was all in
No,
sync.
Fire Kings! Fire Kings! It's Fire Kings!
Yeah, it is. Wait, are you
Let's go.
behind? I think you're behind.
Oh, you know, I said that, is it the Fire Kings, when I saw the Yami Yugi pop up. I was a little behind. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I said Fire Kings as soon as the field spell got activated, and it said it at the
I
same
said it
time.
when just thinking, is it that or Gaia or Thunder Dragons?
Noise.
But all right, this is pretty good, especially if he has a hand trap. Pretty good turn one. And such a search as a follow up as well. So
Bun's saying actual play Fire Kings LMFAO or LMAO, and then goated opener by said Fire Kings straight.
Yeah, it's a really good opener.
Yeah, and he gets an onslaught of the Fire Kings. He gets a monster negate here. We know
Like,
Fire Kings run hand
would
traps.
need a pretty insane. If there is a hand trap, puzzles would need a pretty insane hand to kill him this turn.
Yep, agreed.
If there's no hand trap, then it's not hard. He just needs a book or wait to bait. Oh well, there's the book.
Oh, you wizard! Shaowz the wizard, everyone. The man literally says something and it happens. He says Fire Kings, it happens. He says book, it happens. What are you gonna say next? Say I win the lottery, please do it.
I win the lottery.
No, dang it.
Yes, that's what you said to say. If I
Fair.
actually do win the lottery, bro, I got you.
Fair,
Right?
fair.
I got you.
Utopic onomatopoeia.
I won't forget where I came from, bro.
Oh, thanks, man.
Right?
Unironically, Fire King says. Yeah. Oh, dude, this opener's stupid. Oh. Okay. You know what's next. M7 bounce. So he doesn't get a resummon. That's going to give him a coat summon. That's going to give him another 4.
You can go M7 and Excalibur here.
I'd go right into Excalibur because you know they run stinking ass, hand
Kite
trap,
Road.
Veil.
Veil can be, Veil is something as well. But Kite Road is more common, I'd say.
Kite right too. But Veil gets you benefits because it has synergy with the field spell. So here you either go and hope, you know, basically swing for game. Even you could just leave this board, I guess. But Excalibur plays around Veil, right? But it's an all-in or bust sitch. So if he has a Sphere Karibo, if he has a Kite Roid, you can't just hosing yourself.
I would honestly I think Veil is dropped out of. I haven't seen a lot of lists with Veil because Alistair is just too good, you know.
Right.
So like.
He's going the Excalibur route.
But I see a delay.
It's a Kite Roid. Oh, the one time I'm coaching isn't really coaching. I'm just telling you what would happen.
I was gonna say like
don't listen.
I imagine it's probably just Kite Roid or Sphere, you know, and that's what happened here.
Oh, damn.
Obviously, like I think that even if there is a Veil, like if you expect a Veil,
yeah, definitely don't swing to give a
right?
draw
like,
here.
Here's
what we know. Here's what we know.
I would just swing like that.
I'd make
the
Roach.
way it was.
I honestly would make Roach.
What does Roach do, bro?
Nothing, absolutely nothing, because you're gonna lose either way.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. You're about to lose.
No, I would just swing the way it was. Swing with the little guy first, and then swing with the big guy.
Yeah, I think leaving his board intact would have also been fine. Nobody runs Dweller anymore. So unless Puzzles for some odd reason is the only Onomat player that has a Dweller in his deck.
Yeah, this is not looking. Yeah.
He's
if there was a Dweller, then yeah.
He's about to lose. Oof.
Well, he knew he had this already, so.
Right,
He's gonna get popping.
Oh, he goes for the Arvada in the hand.
He's getting some value right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a search and he's gonna get a summon.
Barong. Arvata. Barong. That's a
He's gonna get a
Barong.
double summon.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm pretty sure.
Barong side by side.
He could just normal summon it.
Yeah, because he's got to pop to get the extra summon. What are we gonna see? Spooter?
Zero Shogun. Okay.
It's a Spooter.
Oh, this is lethal.
If he has
banishes
Circle of the
X-Cal, he
Fire
crashes, he
Kings.
summons, and then he swings for game.
You're right. Also, if he has Circle of the Fire Kings, also lethal.
Yes, if we had a Fire King match change. GG.
Dang.
That's game, Gabe.
Y'all memed on the puzzle, or y'all memed on the Fire Kings, but Fire Kings coming out on top here. Magic Carp just evolved into Gyarados, taking a dub and bringing.
It's definitely not the first time that's been said.
Bringing Sun Clan to 9-8, 1 game away.
I've heard that before.
What, the Magic Carp one?
Yeah.
Well, it's an
still
easy
cute.
one to
It's still
do.
cute. It's such
Still
an
cute.
easy. Yeah,
Did you
it's so
say it's
easy,
still
like-
cute? Oh, thanks, Shaowz.
Nah, bro. Magikarp keeps that Everstone on him, bro. He's never gonna evolve, right?
Oh, let's go.
Splashing for life. Let's go.
A lot of pressure on puzzles here. This could be the deciding game. What is his second deck?
Pretty god hand. Like that hand was like, what you want to
Oh
open.
yeah, that was stupid.
Going first against Automat. Like, you can't ask for a better hand, you know.
Duel.
You essentially set up turn 3 OTK if there's no back row, and like if they try to push, like they're kind of like they're a little spent, you know. Like it's really that's what I'm saying. Like obviously, like that the play plays around Veil, but like a lot of recent lists don't really run Veil, and I would say I would almost call it like an Automat counter, depending on the ratios in the deck. So like, Automats easily can play through Veil, whereas like if you go, like if you have Kite Road, it's a lot harder too. So like, it probably would have just been worth just swinging the way it was, and you save the Excal for like later.
Yeah.
You know.
Follow up. So real
and
quick.
then you wouldn't have died.
Yeah.
That would have not been lethal.
We're focusing on the past
But,
here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think he still would have been in a pretty bad spot, but it wouldn't have been game. So.
We're focusing on the past. Right now, the present
Alistair's
has.
just too good. That was my main reason. Alistair is just too good to run, not to run. You know. And what's up, Metal Overdrive?
Yeah, Metal Overdrive. Hello, Fox Goat and hi Shaowz.
Yes.
Good
puzzles. Good dub earlier today, Metal.
Yeah.
I was there.
I was not. I just saw the card at the end. Anyway, he's going first here. Puzzles is, and he brought Gaia, which is gonna deal with those pesky hand traps that Magikarp has.
Yeah, this is just this matchup's like.
And Shaowz was talking so much that he didn't realize it.
Yeah, this.
But he's
like
holding this way too
90-10.
long. I don't know why he's waiting. He revealed the guy, the Force Knight, adds the Curse of the Dragonfire. This should be an easy fuse.
His hand must be juiced up if he's thinking about what he wants to search, bro.
He wants to pass to not lose his board to Onslaught? Okay, that's fair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't commit to Fire King. There's no way they like, especially if you have back row. There's no way they open the hand where they go field spell, summon, swing. You know, field spell, summon, swing. But it looks like he doesn't give a fuck. So.
Nope. One set. He's chilling.
He does not care. He's like, onslaught, schmonslaught, you know? Better have it.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying this matchup's really bad for Fire King, but
it's actually
this matchup turns
not terrible.
Yeah, it's horrendous. But it turns into a decent matchup if you go onslaught, summon Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Then it's like, whoa. It's kind of like the Trimid matchup. Like once Nephthys comes out, it's wraps. You know? But
Okay.
a lot of people don't run that because, you know, it's essentially a brick. So
All right, we're going to see another Galloping Gaia field spell activation here. What are we going to reveal? It's the hand trap. So he's going to add, if I were going to guess, I'd go with the Banish 1 Light, 1 Dark Dragon, unless he's going for follow-up here, but he doesn't really need it. He's already got a Dragonfire in the graveyard. Unless he has the field spell. Okay, whatever, we'll go for Dragonfire. That's fine. Whatever, cool. You know, whatever.
nah, I think you go for the follow-up here because you want to make sure
That back row.
the back row is not too devastating because like he's already in attack mode, so like this is the benefit to summoning Gaia in attack mode. This Arvada is probably gonna hit the graveyard soon. I don't really see.
Okay.
We got Dragon's Mirror,
Which is basically maybe a better version than that light dark.
no
Banish.
one Tretch, one Kyroid.
No.
Let's go Magikarp.
You think he's
Imagine?
like that? No way.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. But it'd be kind of insane if a Tretch was to come out right now.
He'd be running 1 and 1 though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, if he were to flip a Tretch, because he was running 1 and 1. would be kind of nutty. Noted.
Yeah, it would be. We're still in the main phase. I'm watching that main right up here, guys. I'm watching this like a hawk. I'm literally watching it like a hawk.
I'm sure Magikarp is watching as intent as Puzzles is. So.
Yeah, Buns is also pretty invested too. Buns is seems very invested here. Still in the main phase.
This main phase is so like sweaty right now.
Yeah. Suspense is building. Z Arc.
I mean, this is game. If he goes battle phase, it's over. So like he kind of has the Magikarp. There we go.
Okay. F.
He has to negate that Shaowz. You have the Bukamoon.
Does he though?
You got the Bukamoon?
Does he though? Does he?
The Bukamoon, the Bukamoon, the Bukamoon.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
Unless he wants it to go through. Alright, it's okay. Book can still be utilized.
Oof. This isn't looking good.
But yes, it's not looking good at all.
This is
that set needs to be real. Come on.
This is gonna go to a 9-9 game unless that set does something.
Yeah, unless it's TTH.
We're still in the main phase. If we go the battle phase, it's over. Fiendish Chains. Okay. Makes me wonder why you don't.
Sky Galvin Gaia.
Yeah. Oh, why not stop it with the Gaia? I guess he wants the benefit of the Arvada. So yeah, okay. All right, we're good. Yeah, the Arvada negate is much more beneficial than a Chalice negate. Because then your Arvada just dies, doesn't get an opportunity to pop in the hand, and you just lose.
Oh, yeah.
So...
if that Arvada resolved, this game probably would be a different game.
Yep, and it looks like it's not going to be quite lethal now, since the Dragon Champion cannot switch him to defense. And the only thing the Force Knight can switch to defense is a level 7 or higher warrior type. Wait, hold on, what? Wrong one.
No, this is game, bro.
Oh,
that's piercing. That's piercing.
Pierced through both.
Direct. Yeah.
Oh gosh. He ripped the Dragonfire and dumps the Dragonfire. It's game. Just like that. Puzzles.
Oh, look at that.
Bringing this bad boy to a 9-9 game. Holy schmoly. Oh, everybody's game's crashed. Nobody's at the table. That was intense. I'm a TP. I'm a Wigwa. I'm a TP. I'm a Wigwa. Calm down, man. You're too tense. Anyone? Anyone?
Over our Zoomer heads, bro.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Buns subbing.
Season CWD. Let's go puzzles.
Let's go. Not go. Let's go. Let's go puzzles. Shaowz is casting 2 9-9 games in one day. Yeah, and he might be playing later today, David. What's up, David?
Yeah, bro.
Okay, Irving won't coach anymore.
Imagine, tonight it's another 9-9 game. That's 9 hours of dueling,
bro. And you didn't even get paid.
That's 9 hours of sweaty dueling.
Yeah, sweaty duelings. He said he had a shower.
That's not
He's already taken one shower. That means he's gonna take another one before his next match.
Bro. I might have to take another one.
Yeah, right before his match, and then another one after his match.
Then I gotta go to sleep, and then I gotta wake up, and I gotta take another shower. So I'm scrubbing. Oh, Zane. Cyber Dragons? Go!
Luna Lights?
Bro, Luna's your best deck, let's go.
Luna's?
Alright, this makes total sense, because your deck just gets bodied by Gaia. And you know what bodies Gaia? Cyber Dragon. So like, this is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
But what if it's Lunas?
That is very true as well. It could be Lunalight as well.
Just open 5 card combo.
Which also covers the matchup. So, but I feel like it's Cyber Dragons. I don't know. I feel it in me. I feel the Cyber Dragon core is the first card in his hand, and he's about to drop it on him. You know what I'm saying?
Both players down to their second decks. Both teams are 9-9. Both players need a win
bodies
here.
All. Yep, what Jano said.
Gaia
bodies all.
being piloted by Puzzles, not Pilot. Pilot already lost. He went 1-2. Puzzles, and he's got full Gaia combo here. How many sets? We don't know. On the bottom, Magikarp. Coming back for his team.
Don't care about no sets because he's going to go Cosmic.
Is 1-1, possibly on Cyber Dragons. This is a second deck, game 1. We don't know what it is.
See it, bro.
One
Book of Moon,
set.
Cosmic, Field Spell Core. That's what's going to happen right now. Book
Shaowz is rooting
Field Spell Core. That's literally what's gonna happen
for the Cyber Dragons.
In order.
If it is them. Tenki one time.
Cosmic?
It's a Cosmic. Oh, geez. Not the back
It's
row,
the
though.
Field Spell.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Double Cosmic.
Yeah, he's got to have double.
Field Spell, Book of Moon Core.
You don't usually hit that unless you get double set.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, we got Storm?
Triple set.
Oh, okay, this is not the Cyber Dragon I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was
Will
underwhelming.
he
Core.
pop with Gaia? Probably not. That would be a pretty insane pop with
I honestly
Gaia.
can't believe that the final came down to this, and it's triple set, 1 Cosmic, and you don't even pick the back row. But I mean, at the same time,
you don't want that follow up, bro.
But the
back row
if you
is
got
nothing
triple
for
set,
bro.
your triple sets are either shit or they're good.
No,
if
for
they're
Cyber
shit,
Dragons, for Cyber Dragons, back row is nothing. You gotta remember that. Like
right. But
for the most part.
if your triple sets are all bluffs, then yes, pick off the back row. That makes me think that me as Puzzles, I'm about to win. More or
No,
less.
if it's triple set, there's no way
He's going
they're
for
all
it.
nothing.
Shaowz, he's going for
Even
it.
if they are all
Shaowz,
nothing,
he's going for it.
Yes, he's popping. He hit
Book
the
of Moon.
If they were all nothing, you still hit the field spell because you don't want him to have follow up
True.
and kill you, right?
All right. Fair.
Come on.
Fair. Drowning set, not something to be taken lightly. We saw it
And hitting that
earlier
Book of Moon is
in the
probably
tournament.
really good for Magikarp here because like,
yeah, you really don't want to use
the
Book.
Gaia anyways,
Yeah.
right? So like now the Gaia is essentially outed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you really and it only benefits like right. So if Gaia popped, let's say not Book, then Book flipped the guy. Oh my God! In the end phase.
Okay, Chalice. Okay.
Yeah,
So I mean, at the end of the day, he still forced out the back row.
he
Yep.
did and forced one of his own. Chalice would have been great for a core. He's
I'm
gonna
kinda
use
weird-
it
it's
for
kinda weird
another
that
pop.
Someone Gaia in defense. Well, I guess you never know.
Yeah, I mean, if he's thinking
too
so,
much.
drowning. What?
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
What?
Oh, no.
Get that out of here. Okay.
Chat called it. Chat was like drowning one time.
Is this the Dragon's Mirror? What's going on here, bro? What you about to do? Dragon's Mirror? Yup.
Yep.
All right. So I mean, it really comes down to the back row. Comes down to the back row. That he hit. I don't want to say he hit the 50-50, but it's looking like he hit the 50-50.
Yeah, I think
I'm
he
a
got
little
the right
scared.
card. Why would you put the good one in the middle? Always
that
put the
drowning
good
in the
one
middle is a
back
little
right.
sus, I'm not gonna lie.
Back right, always. This is about to end, boys.
Yeah.
Well,
this
either one,
is,
whoever wins, it's going to end. So it doesn't matter.
What is
But
this back row? If there's no delay. If there's no
Dang.
delay, Puzzles is sweating, bro.
yeah, Puzzles
he's
is like
actually sweating. Even if there is delay,
battle.
Puzzles
Double
is sweating, 'cause,
drowning.
Like, he can't swim.
double
you know?
drowning.
So like no matter what, Puzzles is sweating. And depending on Magikarp like situation, he could be sweating too.
That Chalice was goated, says Bestie. If that other set is dead, then yes, agrees Buns. Here we go. We're in the battle phase, baby. And
End phase.
straight to the end phase.
I'm gonna raise the bitch. He said I ain't swinging. No,
Puzzles,
you ain't
no.
gonna kill me. You ain't gonna
Magikarp,
drown me, buddy.
just
All
from
right.
the fear of
Pop
getting
the core, let's
drowned.
go.
Just
Nah, to
from
be honest,
the
like, This
fear.
is fine. This is fine
Just
because
from
like
the fear. You already
Yeah.
committed, says Buns. Oh no, he's right. just swings. Don't be a no, I'm not.
He really did. Like
It's
him
a
doing all
book
of this,
of Moon.
How is a
No. How did you not read delays on that though? There's no way you thought it was a drowning. You would have known that was a book.
Oh no! Like the field spell.
Reverse sweep.
Fusion Gate.
Reverse sweep.
Are we gonna see Fusion Gate? I mean, even if it's just the regular spell, it's good because you can swing over both with Twin. But like Fusion Gate's game.
It's
All right,
Cyber
it's regular
Fusion.
Fusion.
All
All right.
so,
So
that's fine.
he's gonna go Twin Dragon swing over.
Yeah.
The Gaia has like no top deck.
No.
Or no, that's not true. He can top deck the thing.
No, I think he's
the
done.
Magical Knight. Unless he only swings over the Gaia.
That's true.
So that way he can't treat. Oh wait, no, he can
No.
still normal summon.
Yeah, he can
because
get it
Twin
from the
is big.
grave.
So he swings over both regardless. It doesn't matter. He just swings over both.
Wow.
Yep.
You would have known the delays on book though. I'm really sus on that puzzles play. Like I know it scared you, but you would have seen the hourglass for book. Wow. Damn.
All right, so we got another set.
So I mean, okay, let's be honest. If puzzle swung, right? He gets flipped or he eats it because it wasn't lethal. He had 3,000 life. So yeah, I mean, at that point you swing, get flipped. Either way, you're getting flipped. But the question is, which one gets flipped? And just like that, Magic Carp.
Oh, Cyber Dragon best deck. Let's go.
Congratulations
Game finishes? No way. Yeah,
to
right?
Sun
I couldn't believe
Clan.
it.
And a big dub here from Magic Carp.
Dang.
It's going to put Sun Clan
Cyber
at
Dragon's
the
in the
exact
bag.
number needed
So clutch, bro.
to close
It's
this
these
out.
one-of decks that be in the back that win the duel, bro. Fire King, Cyber Dragon. Is what you needed. So clutch.
That and let's like looking back. All right, let's not like we're mad at him. He didn't swing. Why didn't you swing? It's not a drowning idea. We're not mad at him. But to be honest, yeah. Either way, if he swings, he felt out the book. He knew it was something that would have flipped him. Either way, he swings, he gets flipped. He gives him the life points needed to make a follow-up play. So yeah, I'm not either way he was going to lose that. I think swing or no swing. The only time you are going to throw away a loss there,
Yeah.
Was if that was a
didn't have
bluff.
the Chalice in
Right.
the end phase. That's kind of like I think the Chalice in the end phase was
Right.
a little like I don't know. He was really feeling himself, you know. He's like, oh, I get to resolve this. So like, I don't know, man. He did play that. If he would have just played a little bit more passive, I know like giving Cyber Dragon time is like not
yeah,
good.
You don't want to do
But
that.
like, but like you gotta remember like, for in that situation he needs to deal with the Gaia, and I know I said Cyber Dragon don't care about back row, but like Chalice is pretty good against Cyber Dragon.
79,107 gems goes to Drizzles and 10 others. Were you one of those 10 others?
No, I didn't vote. I wasn't ready.
I'm asking
I didn't do
chat,
anything.
Shaowz. Nobody cares about you. Yeah.
Oh my
kidding.
bad.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, no one cares about me.
Good
Like, I don't already
job
hear that every day.
to both teams. Sun Clan continuing to win here. Now they are 2-0. And Chicks with Deck sadly takes their second loss of the season, going 0-2. Hopefully they can recover, rebound, whatever you want to say or do. But nice job and nice performance from both teams. Very close game. You had a little bit of a blowout starting early on, but about mid to late game here after 3 hours and 9 minutes easily came out to a close match, and any team could have come out on top by the end of it. We were literally 9-9. That was insane. Looks like we're going to see somebody pop for an interview, perhaps, which is custom. Shaowz.
Is someone gonna come in?
Turbo Man said he might.
Turbo, you ain't play.
I know, which is weird, but hey, maybe he's the manager. I don't know.
Nah, man. Turbo, you ain't play. You don't get no interview. I want to hear Yasu's voice. I want to see his voice.
Yeah, we want to see his voice.
Yes, with my eyes.
You can see a voice, right?
I can see the voice. Yes.
All right. If nobody jumps in the booth here, I will.
Yaster, Magikarp.
Yeah, Magikarp would be sweet. I wouldn't mind seeing what how sweaty he was at the end.
I don't care if you're leading Turbo. We didn't ask. We asked the players. You didn't play.
Yeah. Yasser, Magikarp. Yasser going 4-2. Magikarp closing it out for his team. The anchor, so to speak.
Where's Yasser at?
Nobody's coming. You can join the interview waiting room, and I'll move you, says Hazy. All right, cool. So we're going to wait.
All right, it's fine. You can get in Turbo. I'm just being a little toxic. That's all. You know, a little camaraderie between us. What the?
I don't have control of who gets rated. This is the official Team Wars channel. Consider subscribing so you don't have to watch commercials and get to participate in the Fantasy League for Team Wars as well. A lot of points are going to be handed out to anybody that picked Yasser, and a decent amount of points for anybody that had Retz Cruz and Tito going 3-2, 4-2. So you're going to be doing well if you had those guys on your fantasy team for this week. You also get to not see commercials, and you get a boatload of cool emotes if you consider subbing to the Team Wars Twitch channel. Now, of course, we are waiting for our interviewee. But for the most part, it was a knockout brawl over 3 hours, 11. Well, it was like 8 minutes by the time everything finished. And we went with a 10-9 score. Sun Clan, Chicks with Dex, both teams putting in work. And joining us now, Turbo Man, who...
hey, what's going on, guys?
How's it going?
Good. Better now.
Better now that you won?
Yeah. It was close, man. It was really, really close.
It was. That was a nail biter right down to the end. Why a Cyber Dragon? Just one lonely one, and why wait till the end to throw it in?
Well, we had the pairing chilling in the back. We've tested that pairing before. You know, it did really well for us. Cyber Dragon, I feel like it's for back row decks or even for Gaia, I feel like it's better than Harpies, to be honest. That's why we didn't have a Harpies in the lineup. Figure we have to have some kind of like back row hate deck in there. Sidra can do that job, you know. And even against like some other matchups, it can just sack. So
yeah,
luckily it worked out.
He definitely made Shaowz's day. He was ecstatic. He definitely.
I love Cyber Dragons, bro.
Yeah.
You literally go, I kill you, like that. There's nothing better than that, you know.
Mm-hmm. We were definitely like biting our nails with the opening hand when that we had.
Yeah, that did look kind of sus. I was ready for it, bro. I was like, CC book, core gate, let's go.
yeah. We're just like crossing our fingers for the top deck, and luckily it came through for us. We did, I know, have a couple little oopsies during the war, which kind of set us back a bit, and I feel like there was one or two matches that we could have or should have won, but yeah, in the end it came down to that 9-9. Can't get any closer.
Yeah, it was intense, especially just waiting on the sidelines too, just watching it all unfold. Must have been nerve-wracking. Looks like we might actually get Yasser to hop in here.
Oh boy.
No.
So
Where's your game plan?
Where's Yasser?
if he jumps in,
Where's
I'll
Yasser?
let Shaowz ask him the probing question since he was super ecstatic to see it. I'm just gonna go with
he actually he did really well as a starter, so carried with TGs.
My boy. I put him on my fantasy team, so he better do well.
Welcome, Yasser. Any thoughts on your blowout? Well, I'd say blowout, but really good performance going 4-2 early on, right off the bat here. Anything you wish you did better, or anything that you're really proud of that you want to highlight?
He's like, I wanted to go 10-0, but
We're just
Where's
watching
Yasser?
some replays here.
where's Yasser?
I don't know. He's in the channel. He's not talking.
Yeah. Talk, push.
Oh, dude.
All right. Cat's got Yasser's tongue.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
It's okay. Technical difficulties. We'll chalk it up for that. But we're just watching some of the replays from earlier. The infamous Excalibur burn. I call it a burn because it burnt puzzles here. And
Yeah, he essentially. Oh my god.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
essentially
I was gonna say,
listened.
like, both teams didn't play like 100% perfectly, but I mean, you know,
Is
nobody's
this
perfect.
this is one of those
Not everyone
oopsies
can
that
be
we saw unfold listening to the casters, myself and Shaowz, and going for the Excalibur. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, no, shout out to the other guys. I played with some of them in Warface, so
Well, it looks like Yasser's getting technical difficulties and won't be able to chime in here.
That Moroccan internet, bro.
Yeah, it's
Killing
something. So we're just gonna watch
He
another.
used up too much of it earlier.
I'm gonna throw another one on the replay here. Turbo Man, if you have any shout outs, last words, whatever, for before we go, I guess off air or go raid somebody. I don't have the option to raid people, but I'm sure the mods already have somebody picked out. Now's your stage.
Yeah, no, yeah, just you know, shout out to the other team. Like I was saying before, I played with some of them in Warface. So you know, shout out to them for putting up a good fight. And yeah, Yasser for doing his 4-2 opening 4-2 is really nice. And you know, it was me, Yasser, and I think Pilot that was you know, discussing the lineup, creating everything. So glad it worked out, and yeah, good luck to everybody for the rest of the season.
Nicely said there, and good luck to you guys, and as also good luck to Chicks with Decks next week. We're going to be seeing. I don't think we're off next week. Yeah, we don't get a break until like week 5 or something. But we're going to be seeing next week. You guys are going to be going for 3-0, and Chicks with Deck is hopefully going to be able to pull off a 1-2, and hopefully we'll see some good stuff. I don't know who's got the raid set up. Shaowz, any last minute shout outs before I do my sign off?
Yeah, shout out to you know, all the Carly lovers out there, all the waifu hunters out there. You know, shout out to the boy Turbo and the rest of the Sun Clan. You know, the homies. Shout out to my team Pharaohs. We're gonna play later today. We're gonna win. I may or may not be playing. You know, it is what it is. Shout out to you know, Kazuya Takahashi for creating this lovely game, and or the basis for the game, the artwork. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go.
Yeah,
Peace,
all right. I was
Good luck, bro.
NightFox15.
Thanks for
Thank
having me,
you.
guys.
Thank you, Turbo,
Yeah,
for
thank
joining us. Thank you, Shaowz. I was NightFox15. This was Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Season 10, folks, of Team Wars Week 2, Sun Clan versus Chicks with Decks, going 10-9 all the way down to the wire. A nail-biting 3-hour marathon, not a sprint. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check me out on my personal channel and on my YouTube channel, NightFox15, same name for both. Thanks, guys, for stopping in, and consider subscribing to Team Wars. As always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys next time, and deuces.